continuance of a pre-streak. We need one more, boys.
Woo!
And then it's officially a win streak for your San Diego Padres.
Oh, we're going to get one more. We're going to get 128 more.
Well, you said it yesterday. You only start a 130-game win streak, well, with one win, and that's exactly what they earned against the Reds in Game 2. Well, they just earned the second one in Game 3. Off to Arizona they go to face the Diamondbacks starting tomorrow. And I don't know about you guys, but this sort of get comfy because we got 128 more games to win. How's the air up there, Jim? Welcome to the Chrome Zone, San Diego. F you, Marine Lair. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was
take it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Chrome Zone and you really got to hold that one. 7th rally turns into a lead off the bat of Jake Cronenworth. Jurickson Profar is hitting like peak Juan Soto. So who cares? Okay, so what? You traded him to the Yankees and he's getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they have the money to. We got Jurickson Profar on a 1-year, $1 million deal, and the dude is smacking the leather off the baseball. Went 4 for 4 yesterday.
It's very Scorpio-esque.
It really is.
It was very good.
We miss Harrison. We miss so much. We miss him so much. But we got Jurickson Profar. And as you said yesterday,
deal, I think.
Profar, so good. I'm in.
So I'm glad you brought that up because I looked this up yesterday, and like Juan Soto's making $31 million, Jurickson Profar's making $1 million. So anything you get from Jurickson Profar, not that we're going 1-to-1 with him because you can't do that. But if you do go 1-to-1, Jurickson Profar has had this ridiculous start to the year where he's playing way above expectations. Mm-hmm. Every single statistical category, he's still worse than Juan Soto. I started with the Yankees. Isn't that wild? Yeah, it's true. Like Soto's just easily hitting 325 with an OPS of over 1,000 with an on-base percentage of over 438. And then Jurickson Profar, he's in 318 with an OPS right around 1,000 but under, and then his on-base percentage is 413. So if you look at these two guys, and it's Jurickson Profar is so above his skis, and Juan Soto kind of looks like he's doing it effortlessly.
Was that including the
Maybe not.
Yeah, because
might have been before.
I think his updated stats, he is performing at a level. I think yesterday he was hitting at 342. Like,
because he went 4 for 4. 1 4 for 4 game do that to you?
Well, I mean, it's early in the season. We're talking about how many at bats does he have? You know what I mean? Like, and your batting average is out of 1,000. So yeah, you only have 120 at bats. You know, so it can, the number can move significantly if you have just
342.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, his class right now is 342, 431, 523.
You're gonna have to make a beer named after him.
Yeah, honestly, this guy he's been the lightning bolt that the Padres really need. It's just we keep waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it does feel baseball's a long season. If you're going to go on a 130-game win streak, for example, like we've been talking about here, TD, he brought it up yesterday, and it's so far so good.
Profar,
if you're going to do that, though, if you're going to play that many games, eventually things regress. I mean, but is Jurickson Profar a 350 hitter? Yeah.
No. But if things regress, can they also progress? Is that the right word?
Yeah. Check this out, though. Check this out. No, let's just say breaks his leg today. Okay, he's out for the season. He finished the season 342.
Also true. Yeah, that is also true.
Yeah. So, I mean, either way, we're lining here.
Yeah. Like the Jake Cronenworth Grand Slam was awesome. Jurickson Profar going 4 for 4 was awesome. The best part of yesterday's game by far to me, seeing Joe Musgrove like really for the first time all year. He's had 1 or 2 good starts, but he was always in trouble the whole time. Yesterday, he was never really in trouble. 9 Ks on the docket. The trouble he was in was in the first inning because he hung a curveball and gave up a solo home run. With 2 earned runs, 9 strikeouts, 6 innings of work, Joe Musgrove looked like Joe Musgrove, and that was the best thing.
Ears were sweaty, ears were hot, ears were red, and you knew, like, he's back.
He is back. You know what they're only missing is a mound visit forced by Buck Showalter. That's all we needed.
where he uncomfortably and sexually caresses Joe Musgrove's ears.
It wasn't Buck.
Right.
Buck was like, I'll put the ears. And they're like, hey, you know what, Buck, why don't you stay in the Mets dugout? Let the umps do it. And they're like, well, you better really get in there. Like,
Yeah.
I hear it.
The only thing.
I mean, don't be shy. Like, we should really get up to the mound if we're going to do this. But would you be like airdropping the video after you're done with it? I don't want any of the video integrity taken away.
Oh, God. So just ask him to get down on his knees.
Yeah. We need to stand on the knee.
That's a good idea.
We really should go. This is taking a long time. All right. Well, you don't want you to stay with me because I'm going to get lightheaded.
What just happened?
I was just
That was audio from the mound visit.
Got it.
This was back in 2022 playoffs when Buck Showalter, Mets manager, asked the umpire crew to rub on Joe Musgrove's ears, of course, and that's just a live feed that we stumbled across now. That's all, or a transcript that me and Travis Dale we read out loud. That's all.
Speaking of the earman himself, Joe Musgrove caught up with Kevin Acee after the game, and Kevin asked about that first inning home run, if that could have really taken him out of it, because Joe has struggled of late. And Joe said, I didn't overthink it, but I know it probably had the feeling for everyone else in the building, like, F, here we go again. But I feel good. I feel confident.
Yeah. I think that Joe Musgrove, again, things regress to the mean or progress to the mean, as you put it, and I think that's accurate. Musgrove's a better pitcher than we saw so far this season, so what should we expect? Him to get better. Dylan Cease, interesting case because he's on the mound tomorrow for the Padres. He's had mostly good outings here. He got roughed up a little bit, his most recent outing against the Phillies, but this could be a good bounce back game, or maybe it's going to be a little bit of that for Dylan Cease. Maybe he's going to have a couple good outings and get shellacked once in a while. We'll see. We don't know him well enough yet. The past 2 years, it's kind of given a little bit of mixed results. So we'll see where we land with him. Jurickson Profar, it does feel at some point he's got to come down to earth.
Never.
But maybe never. But
he's the vibes.
Maybe never.
You think about the 2022 run to the NLCS, Jurickson Profar was a pretty huge part of that team. So I'm convinced that while most people, they go elsewhere, they're put up really good numbers, Xander Bogaerts, and then come to San Diego Padres and start sucking it up, I think Jurickson Profar is the opposite. It's like he's not very good anywhere else he goes, but then he'll sign a cheap deal back with the Padres and be really good.
Yeah, the Padres, the past season and quarter, you could almost go further back than that, a season and a half, almost 2 seasons, where they feel like they've hovered around 500 because they've had this kind of a seesaw effect where the guys who are supposed to be hitting aren't, and then the guys who aren't supposed to be hitting are, and they kind of pick up the slack. And then as soon as the guys who are supposed to be hitting, all of a sudden the bottom half of the lineup falls off. And so it kind of goes back and forth. There hasn't been a point where everybody's just been on fire for a long period of time to start racking up wins. And it's been the same way with pitching. So it worries me just because of, I don't know, superstition, I guess, of all of a sudden if Musgrove starts doing good, then does the rest of the pack fall off?
Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing. With baseball, you can't get everybody on fire at the same time. It's just impossible. You can't have it that way. It's so rare. Usually somebody's struggling on your roster, and it's usually somebody important, whether it's a key player in your lineup, one of your top 4 hitters, or it's it's an arm in your rotation, or it's the back end of your bullpen, or it's a relief guy who's been shaky lately, and it could be a combination of those things. But I think what I'm looking for is to have at least the majority of the team all seeming to look like they've got it all together for a long stretch. We saw that actually. It was a glimpse of it, what it looks like when it's happening. That 5-game run recently, followed by a 3-game losing streak. It was, or excuse me.
I think you have those flipped.
Flipped it. 3-game win streak followed by the 5-game losing streak.
3-series win streak followed by the 5-game losing.
Yeah. The most they've strung together is 3 in a row. The most series wins in a row was 3, followed by a loss and then a win and then a split. It felt like they were putting some of that together during that stretch. And the unfortunate reality was it was sort of dashed recently. So you reset, And who knows, maybe picking up 2 in the series win against the Reds and then going to Arizona to play against a team that looked really good in the postseason. But I haven't seen their start so far this season. Any intel on the Diamondbacks?
It's been pretty similar to the Padres.
Yeah.
Like they've been bouncing
Up and
around quite
down.
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think their record is almost identical.
Man, they're about to lose a few in a row. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well,
Padres
I
are in
mean,
town.
if a 130 game streak continues, I mean, again, you got to win 3 and 4 and 5 in order to win 130.
And you will.
Yeah. So I think they will.
And I also don't think it's impossible for everyone to get hot at the same time. Like we saw it with this Padres team in 2022 in the Mets series and then the Dodgers series. It kind of felt like everyone was hitting, and Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis were going back to back on home runs. And Trent Grisham, for whatever reason, who never hit as a Padre, was hitting the crap out of the ball. But then you look at what's happened over the last 2 years, and it feels like Manny and Fernando never get it going at the same time. And that's a problem because those are the two guys that can really bring super energy and just get really, what's the word? When everyone gets the disease, contagious for the entire lineup. Like they can be the super spreader for hitting for the whole lineup.
Yeah, and when you look at the lineup, I mean, for me, if I'm thinking, okay, if I'm ranking of who I'm going to lean on here on the Padres or who I want to see start firing it up, number 1 for me is Manny. My number 2 guy would be Fernando. And then I would go Xander because that's what we're supposed to see.
Yeah.
And then Ha-Seong Kim. 5 would be Cronenworth for me, and he's the guy who's the hero last night.
Yeah, it really is. Like Cronenworth, the money, right? I mean, just look no further than the paychecks. If the guys who are getting paid the most money have success, well, guess what? There's a trickle-down effect. Jurickson Profar, it's a really fun story, and I really hope it sustains. My guess is he'll be hitting 400 by the end of the season, and probably rival a season that of Ted Williams. Look, it's very simple. It's just stay red hot Profar for just months and months and months, and then Cooperstown. Look, the point is
that's what's so Ted Williams Parkway is the 56.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so then the 52 would be with Profar.
Jurickson Profar, and that's the one I take in every day. So
Profar Parkway.
I'm Profar Parkway, and there I am. I'm just driving around in Profar Parkway. So 15 South, here it comes. That's what we're hoping for. But the reality is, it's probably going to land somewhere south of that. And I don't mean
94. That's already named.
I didn't mean the 94. I did not mean the yeah.
And that's what we talked with Kevin about yesterday.
If
Jurickson Profar is the best player on this team, your ceiling is only so high. If Manny Machado and Fernando Tatis Jr. are the best players on this team, your ceiling gets a lot higher.
Well, and I also think, to your point, TD and Fletch, that is exactly correct. But TD, you said, like, I'd rather it be Manny having the best season of any of the hitters. And I think it's because, and this is just the way I feel, it's nothing that I've necessarily heard, but I think it's better for this team if Manny's the best on the team.
Right.
I think that Manny probably wants everybody to know how good Manny is. And I think that if somebody else, especially a guy like Fernando Tatis Jr., is having a better season than Manny, maybe it's good to have a stalking horse, but I think it's always good for Manny to be on top in terms of who do you turn to for all the runs generated. I don't think he's threatened by Jurickson Profar. I think he's probably threatened by Fernando Tatis Jr. So, when things are in their order, it makes more sense, and that makes sense to me.
Well, it's because when you're looking at the overall health of the Padres and you're just, taking a temperature check of how the team feels, the barometer is Manny Machado. I mean, that's who you look at. So if Manny Machado is doing well, feeling good, happy, everything's simpatico, then it feels like the team's doing all right.
He almost had one yesterday. He got robbed. One of the coolest defensive plays I've seen in a long time.
It was pretty spectacular.
I'm shocked that dude didn't break all his ribs. He slammed into the wall so hard, but went flying out in center field. Manny would have had a home run. It sucks, but that's baseball, baby.
You know what I would do? Halftime.
That's what I would do too. Yeah. That's what I was figure you're going to say. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Wait, was there a pun? I'm sorry, I hit it too quick.
No pun at all. I was just thinking, like, what if you in the outfield, okay, in the grass, bees and or acorns?
Dude, okay, so check this out. Against the
I'm glad I hit halftime.
What?
Chase Field was the site of the bees.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, check, box, done.
Wow.
So your Padres, they won their second game in a row. We're still in pre-streak territory. We're looking for a streak Friday, but 6 runs to do. Jake Cronenworth, He hit a 7th-inning bomb that led to a grand slam that led to the lead. Padres win the game. Dylan Cease on the mound for this upcoming weekend series in Arizona. It gets started on Friday. Okay, LA Clippers got blown out last night by the Dallas Mavericks. Game 5 of that opening round matchup. It was tied 2-2. Now you got the Mavs with the 3-2 game lead. Luka Doncic, 35 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Also, Boston Celtics, they slammed the door shut on the Miami Heat. So they advanced to the second round of the NBA playoffs. I believe they're waiting for the winner. It's either going to be the Knicks or it's going to be Cleveland next for the Boston Celtics, which means the Boston Celtics are going to win the East.
Man, that was some regular season basketball last night. I actually got kind of excited because Padres had a day game, and Kendall was away all day, so I was able to go from Padres into NBA, and the NBA game sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
nothing fun.
Yeah, pretty cool because the Celtics got to just play everyone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
mean, just everybody got some time.
Pretty sure the coach's kid got in there.
Yeah.
Doesn't even play basketball.
Right.
He plays pickleball on weekends. He's an adult child, and he was out there playing with the guys.
He got 4 minutes.
Yeah. There was a sick kid. They rolled him from Boston General Hospital. He was over with the Shriners. He was playing.
Yeah, it was of course really neat to see.
Attached to a IV, but you know what? Honestly, he scored 4 points and
somehow got a rebound.
Yeah. We don't know how.
And you know what happens when the benches get cleared? Less than hits on Prize Picks.
Oh yeah. Oh. Did you have less than or more?
No, I had all the mores.
Did you just finger gesture blowing your brains out?
No.
Wow.
I didn't do that.
Wow. That's
because then you can't play Prize Picks tonight.
Yeah, right.
Which we download the app. Promo code DOGS.
By the way,
DOGS.
We have infiltrated a certain media member of San Diego, and now all he does is plays Prize Picks.
Dude, it's so.
Has he been texting you too?
I'm so excited that this is working. This is what we want. We want more people to do this with us. Notifications come up, little banners come up on it. Like yesterday, I forget what it was. It was like the something mashup. It was a baseball one. I'm like, middle of the show. Don't mind if I don't mind. Also, Milwaukee in Indiana tonight. Pacers lead that series 3 games to the Bucks 2. New York Knicks, they'll visit Philadelphia. Knicks lead that series 3 games to 2 over the 76ers. Okay, so check this out. What do you got? Okay, what's going on?
So tomorrow's Bar Car Friday.
Yes, it is.
I made a purchase earlier this week.
Wow.
I just got notified it's going to be at my house today.
Yes.
That is going to make Bar Car Friday a lot more sloppy.
My God.
America. Was it that? America.
Oh, no, I have that.
I didn't know.
It's a little click, boom.
Oh,
dude,
my
it's
God.
a shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it looks like an actual shotgun that allows you to shotgun beers.
We are going to be so drunk. Oh, boy.
It's a Trace DeMaio party.
Boy, yeah,
we're gonna have to run and get a pinata.
I'll get a bunch of Pacifico cans.
We got the
and fill the pinata.
Oh, actually, leave the pinata to me. I have a lot of shopping to do today, and I'm going to be at a store that will have a pinata. That is for sure. That is for sure.
Whoa,
Trace DeMaio, baby.
Yeah, it is Trace
CD's
DeMaio.
birthday eve. We got a lot of weirdness going on.
Wow.
May the 4th be with you is when Travis Dale was born, and when you trace back the months, I believe we figured out your conception day was somewhere around June, right?
No, it was
July,
August,
4th of
September.
July?
Oh, maybe it was that
4th of July.
4th of July, America.
Born on the bayou.
That's what was playing.
Little Creedence Clearwater.
CCR on conception night.
So today
or day, who knows?
Could have been a day game. Dos de Mayo.
Today is Dos de Mayo.
And it is a very odd day, right? Because it doesn't feel like anything should happen on this random Thursday in the middle of the offseason for the NFL. But if you are going to sign up your player for his 5th-year option on his rookie first-round contract, you have to do it by today. There's no backseas.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And so we still have some candidates that are waiting to hear whether or not their team is going to sign them up for that 5th year. Thus far, 16 of the 32 first rounders from the 2021 first round draft have been signed to that 5th-year option, like Jamar Chase, obviously, Trevor Lawrence, quarterback of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Micah Parsons, obviously, selection that the Dallas Cowboys traded up for.
Do only first rounders get this?
Yes. So the 5th-year option, it's actually important at the bottom of the first round because whether a team wants to trade up like the Carolina Panthers did to get that receiver Leggett. Like you get him for a 5th year if he's really good. You may wait to see if you could grab like a different position group player in the top of the second round.
So spot 32 becomes a little more valuable during the draft.
Yes. So heading into deadline day, 2 of the biggest question marks left are the Pittsburgh Steelers running back Najee Harris and Indianapolis Colts pass rusher Kwity Paye. Now, I would say what the Indianapolis Colts did in the draft probably leads you to believe that they're not going to be interested in Paye. They went defense with their first overall pick, or I should say with their first round pick. Najee Harris, though, I mean, will the Steelers want to bring him back? He's kind of
disappointing start to his career.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look at his numbers from last year, he was pretty good. And he got the one real damning number up. It was his yards per carry, and it was abysmal his first 2 years in the league. And then last year was actually pretty good for what he was doing and the team that he was on, which the Steelers were not a good team last year. But now you look at Russell Wilson. And if Russell Wilson wants familiarity in that backfield, someone who's been there, I kind of think you have to sign him to the 5th-year option, unless the Steelers did something in the draft I'm not aware of grabbing some super high-powered running back.
Yeah, he's been hot and cold. It was a cold start to the season, or to his career for sure. Last season was better, but there was still, he'd have a great game and then nothing. Like he'd go into a slump for a couple games.
You had him in fantasy.
I had him in fantasy. That's how I know. I watched him every single week because the good games were good games.
Yeah.
Now, I do think he's probably done enough good ones. I think they pick up the option.
And first round, they went offensive line, right? Steelers did?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they got a tackle out of Washington, the Troy Fautanu, whatever his name is, with the 20th pick.
And then you look at like some of these other names, right? Penny Sewell, Devontae Smith, like I mentioned, Chase Parsons, Lawrence. Like there are some big name players out of that draft. And then you think about the Zach Wilsons of the world. So he was a 2021 2nd overall draft pick, not getting his option picked up, not with the team who drafted him. Trey Lance, not getting his option picked up, not going to, I mean, it isn't even close in the discussion, got traded to the Cowboys for a 4th rounder. I mean, it's interesting because on the, I guess, afterglow of the NFL draft, everybody is excited. Like there is no question a lot of these first rounders are going to be very productive players. They're going to be given all the opportunities in the world to be successful. But what's fascinating about the draft is there will be misses, and we just don't know where they're going to come from.
Well, the NFL's a different animal than college. You know that best here, Rich. I mean, what is the actual level of play difference between college and NFL?
It's staggering. For me, it was staggering. I remember my first day in the NFL felt very similar to my first day in college football, which was, what am I doing here? Like, I don't belong at all. I don't really understand how anybody ever catches up to the speed of the game because things were just happening so fast. But the way I'll describe it to people is there's no ramp up. It's impossible to imagine you were dropped into a video game at level 100 when the Tetris board is moving super fast, or like all this, like you're like, whoa, the skill set I need for this point in the video game, I don't have. That's what it feels like when you're dropped into the NFL. But then you realize like, okay, I need to start like putting together the smaller skills to catch up to the speed of the game. And eventually level 100 feels like, oh, I'm better than that.
Is it easier for a lineman to be able to catch up than a quarterback?
Yeah, but those offensive line and quarterback are pretty similar because you really have to know what a lot of different people are doing at the same time to have success. Like positions or more plug and play would be like edge rusher, running back, in some cases, wide receiver, but like quarterbacks, even tight ends struggle. Like they need to know so much. Linebackers, especially signal callers, struggle because they need to know so much. Many times safeties will struggle because they need to know so much. Like there's certain positions, and it's usually down the middle of the field, like quarterback, center, middle linebacker, safety. Like they're really stressful because you got to know what a lot of people are doing, and then you yourself have to know what you're doing.
Yeah. and break.
Okay, very
Okay.
good. I thought Fletcher was going to say
Well, I
something.
was gonna, but we're out of time. But the 2021 draft should serve as a warning shot for every team that drafted a quarterback this year, because you got two guys, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, who were drafted with two of the top 3 picks, who are like nothing in this league now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude. I mean, well, it's every year. It's like a 50-50 proposition. Half of these quarterbacks taken in the first round, there were 6 of them. So that means 3 of them. 3 of these teams missed. If it goes perfectly by the book percentages.
That might even be wishful thinking.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and it is. I mean, it could be only 2
because it's usually less than 50%.
Yeah. It's usually something hovering below that. All right, busy day in the NBA playoffs last night. We got 2 more games to look forward to tonight. We'll get that. But first, want to talk to you about the Good Feet store. The fine folks over at the Good Feet store will get your feet right. But it's not just about your feet. It's about what your feet mean to the rest of your body. It is the foundation for the rest of your body. So think about that. Shaky foundation on a house, the house is going to crumble. That's how it felt with me for a long time. Dealing with a lot of back pain, a lot of knee pain. I started getting real severe hip pain on the right side. I was scheduling MRIs. I was talking to doctors. I was considering surgery. And then all of a sudden I started wearing these arch supports from the Good Feet store based off of a recommendation to go in there and do the try before you buy experience, the free fitting. And I walked out of there with these arch supports being a skeptic, and I turned into a believer because my hip pain went away. I canceled my MRI. So if you're struggling with lower back pain, hip pain, knee pain, foot pain, ankle pain, any lower body joint pain, you need to go to the Good Feet store. They will get you going, especially now that the warmer weather's coming. Beach season has begun. People are getting out to the park. Bring your kids to SeaWorld or up at Legoland, or maybe you're driving all the way up to Disneyland. You're going to want to have the best opportunity to feel your best and perform your best. Okay, so Good Feet store, check them out at goodfeet.com. That's goodfeet.com.
Keep up with San Diego Sports 760 anytime, anywhere. Whether you're stepping out of the car or settling in at home, just ask your Google or Alexa smart speaker to play AM 760 or stream it live through the iHeartRadio app. It's never been easier to stay connected with your favorite shows like Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. San Diego Sports 760 goes where you go.
This update presented by the San Diego Rescue Mission. We will start off here with the Padres. They take the series from the Reds yesterday with a 6-2 win. Jake Cronenworth playing hero with a grand slam in the 7th inning. Joe Musgrove turning in his best starting performance of the year. 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, 4 hits given up, 2 earned runs. Day off today for the Padres. Then it's road trip time. They head to Arizona tomorrow for a 3-game series against the Diamondbacks. Then to Chicago for 3 against the Cubs. NBA playoffs, couple of blowouts last night. Boston punches their ticket to the second round with a 118-84 win over the Heat. Mavs beat up on the Clippers 123-93. The Mavericks have a 3-2 series lead. Our neighbors experiencing homelessness need hope now more than ever. Give them life-changing help with a generous gift to the San Diego Rescue Mission. Your donation at sdrescue.org will be matched up to $100,000. Help people get off the streets permanently. Give at sdrescue.org.
Live Nation presents Concert Week. Coming up on the show today, your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Iron Maiden at the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater. That's happening October 4th. Concert Week, almost here. $25 tickets to over 5,000 shows. It's up to 75% off, on sale May 8th through the 14th. 1 week to get $25 concert and comedy tickets and fill your summer with shows. To get your tickets, go to livenation.com/concert week.
Woo! We also got a pair of tickets to see the Marley Brothers. They're playing in September here in San Diego. A pair of tickets to see Charlie XCX. She's playing Viejas in October, so we'll be giving those tickets away as well. So if you're interested, keep listening. We'll tell you how to win those. So check this out. We have the NBA playoffs up and running, and the Clippers have looked pretty good without Kawhi until yesterday. And then it all fell down. Kawhi, they could use Kawhi
hard.
Yeah. When you have Luka Doncic take over a game by himself, like, you need a superstar to step up and take over the game for your side. It did not happen.
Well, and who might be able to play some pretty good defense on a guy like Luka
Well,
Doncic?
you could argue Kawhi Leonard,
Maybe
pretty
the
good
best
defender.
defensive player in basketball, Kawhi Leonard.
Potentially having the claw out there, swatting away some of those shots.
And you're never going to stop him. Like, some of the shots he makes are just stupid.
Also, by the way, Russell Westbrook, just a quick aside, is the worst best player in the NBA. Like, I know he's a bench guy now, he comes off the bench, but when guys are out, sometimes he's in the starting lineup. Russell Westbrook stunk, like so bad. Like,
how did you describe it?
He's the worst, best player,
the best worst player.
Yeah, the best worst player. Or
no, the worst best player.
Worst best player is the way to go because he can't shoot at all. Like, somehow that's just part of his game left.
Let me look up his stats last night. It's going to blow your mind. Hang on. I think I was texting with somebody last night about this because I was
probably one of the other shows that he cheats on us with.
Okay, check this out.
He's like, oh, Jared Smith, can you believe this?
Actually, it was with Jared. I realized it was with Jared. Okay, so last night, this is Westbrook's stats since game 2. 7 fouls, 6 turnovers, 6 buckets on 17% shooting. 17% shooting. He's only scored 6 baskets. He has the same number of turnovers as he does buckets.
That's middle school basketball stats.
Dude, Westbrook, like, it is so, and by the way, he looks amazing doing it sometimes. Like, you're like, wow, this guy, he looks like he can really play. He cannot play. It's wild.
You think of
insane.
OKC Westbrook, and he was a stud for a long time, and maybe it was just hidden because he had so many other studs around him with Kevin Durant, James Harden, but it was like he just never had to really shoot. He could just drive it to the hoop and either get free throws or make a layup every single time. But now you look at him, and he has no offensive game, but he's so wildly athletic, and it does look amazing sometimes. He's a bad basketball player.
$4 million a year.
Yeah,
I'd take it.
Oh, yeah. To play terrible basketball, no problem with that.
Look at his career earnings. You'll puke.
Listen, also, the Celtics slammed the door shut on the Miami Heat. So no shock there. Yeah, he's made some cash.
What? 340?
$340 million?
Yeah, he's made some cash. Yeah, Russell Westbrook was an NBA MVP. He owns the record for single season triple doubles. Like, he was an astonishing basketball player at one point, and now he's not.
Turns out, important part about basketball is putting the ball into the hoop. You know, like how TD says sometimes, well, if the Padres just score 6, they'll never lose again. Well, that's also similar with Russell Westbrook. Like, if he could shoot, he'd be a really good basketball player.
Now, turns out that's not exactly true with the Padres. Like, they need to score like 12. They give up a lot in late innings.
Guys, I want to step aside from the NBA playoffs for just a moment to just a nod, a tip of the cap. Have you ever heard of the Glizzy Gladiator? You guys know who that is?
Wait, you guys found my high school yearbook?
No, hang on.
Hang on. That's what they called you in high school.
That's an unfortunate nickname. I wonder what you're most likely to do when you're the Glizzy Gladiator in high school.
Choke.
So I'm just going to read the opening lines to this Daily Caller article. It's a bad day to be a Glizzy. A fan of the New York Mets ended up being kicked out of the game Tuesday night for seemingly having fans throw hot dogs at him. Yes, you read that correctly, and why not? It was $1 hot dog night after all. This is from a tweeter who was at the game. So this guy was just all about the $1 hot dog night. Totally embraced it, tweeted one account. Story goes, in the 9th inning, everybody just started throwing their extra dogs at him. Cops had to toss him so everybody else would stop. He wasn't thrown out for having a good time, and apparently he left without incident. And then you see the videos of this.
Okay.
It was incredible.
Okay. So $1 hot dog night when it was the Mets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody just started tossing $1 hot dogs out on the field. I mean, like, thousands of hot dogs are being thrown. So they said, we're going to stop $1 hot dog night. And people freaked out.
Yeah.
Well, they kept $1 hot dog night, and the Glizzy Gladiator was there drinking beer, pounding beers. People were chanting his name. And then they decided, you know what? You like all these hot dogs. We're going to throw them at you. And then they threw him out.
Dude, look, not all heroes wear capes. Okay. And the Glizzy Gladiator, I want him to make a whole profile around this. I want him to start doing like the talk show circuit. I want to get inside of his mind because he's a man of the people. Look at that picture of him.
God,
Triumphant.
yeah.
Triumphant.
Look at that face.
How old is this guy?
This
Is he
guy-
25?
Yeah, probably.
This is his story. I promise you, because he's got low seats. He's like sitting down the first baseline. This is his whole story. This guy works on Wall Street, right? He's at Bear Stearns or something like that, either doing finance or accounting. He's going out to like the Chili's in Midtown. He's getting bombed with his buddies when he has a good day, in whatever mortgage brokering.
There's hot dogs flying in from like the third tier.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
More likely story, his dad does all that, and he uses dad's season tickets.
He looks to me like a guy who graduated from, I don't know, Wharton Business School, and his firm buys tickets that he loves to go. And this guy is just pounding dogs. Oh, look, he made a t-shirt.
He's got a shirt that says "Bad Day to be a Glizzy," and then he's got a counter. So dogs and beers. He was 8 hot dogs in, and he had 10 beers down.
I'll bet you this dude's a streamer or something.
Tomorrow, he's going to go to work at his finance bro job, and he's going to be like, yeah, they tossed me again. But guess what? It ain't going to stop me, boys. I'll be back tomorrow because the show must go on.
That's right. He also wears a hot dog on his head, which is a pretty cool hat.
I like him.
Mhm.
I like him. I like his whole vibe. All right.
See if I can get him on the show.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
Glizzy Gladiator. We should probably get in touch with him. Oh, wow,
Shirts?
are they making shirts for the Glizzy Gladiator?
Good.
Maybe he could bring us some.
Okay, we'll find out who he is.
We are all about this dude.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So check this out. If you think sometimes the attendance around the NFL is embarrassing, wait till you hear this. What's on the other side? How do you keep fans out of your building? Well, you do it this way. That's next. So we got a couple of giveaways. We've got those Charlie XCX and the Marley Brothers tickets. We'll get to those. You know, what's interesting about attendance, whether it's a show or it's a game, people buy tickets or they win tickets, they show up, they sit in their seats, they cheer or they don't, they eat concessions or they don't, they go home, they either had fun or they don't. It's like, it's up to you, right? You know, it's like your choice. But then there are certain times where you see empty seats and you're just like, oh, well, that's interesting. You know, that's a playoff game and an important one. Like, how are there any empty seats in the house? Well, 76ers owner, I'm looking for his name. He bought 2,000 seats himself in his arena to box out Knicks fans. So
yeah,
imagine being so desperate to have a home court advantage.
Michael Rubin.
Okay,
yeah.
So this is the Fanatics owner. I forget he owns the 76ers.
That's right.
Yeah. So and I believe he was a part of like the MLB jerseys this spring training.
See-through pants?
I think okay. Fanatics had some part.
Isn't he the guy that throws the weird celebrity parties?
That is Michael Rubin.
The same guy.
Same guy. Oh, that's what he said. Yeah, I think that's the same guy out on the Hamptons in New York. Yeah.
The crazy, like the
white party,
right? But do you see Chris Brown did this same thing to one of Quavo's shows because Chris Brown and Quavo have beef?
Oh wow! So Chris Brown bought up all the tickets, nobody went.
So it was like there was like 15 people in a 2,000 seat arena for a Quavo show.
Quick question. Who the hell is Quavo?
Name a Quavo song.
I knew him in college. And you guys would know some songs too.
Is he one of the Migos?
If
he's an Amigo, I don't care because I love the Migos. I've always
walk
said
it how I talk it. Walk it how I talk it.
That's the Migos. That's not
I'm
Quavo.
pretty sure Quavo is part of that group. I could be wrong.
Is his first name Jose?
That's Cuervo.
Oh, damn it! Dang it! I was so close.
That would be a good name too. Let's see. Quavo concert in CT goes viral on social media because of low attendance.
Are they not the Migos because one of them died?
Oh, maybe. Rest in peace.
Yes, yeah. Oh man,
1/3 of the Quavos.
My amigo.
Here we go. Quavo is an American rapper. He was from Athens, Georgia. Best known as a member of the now defunct hip hip hop group? Migos.
Wait a minute.
You
hold
knew
on.
that. I didn't know that.
Time out. How did you know Quavo in college if he was in the Migos?
My friend group listened to all these songs while we were partying.
And he was like, listen, the best one of these three is Quavo.
By the way, I don't know why he doesn't go by his first name. His birth name is Quavivius Akiate Marshall. Dude, that's
a solid name.
It's really okay. So I knew him from the Migos.
Yeah,
obviously. You guys know I'm a huge Migos fan. Anyways, Quavo, we're sorry, and rest in peace, whoever died from the Migos. We don't actually know if anybody's dead.
Wait, don't know.
But Michael Rubin, he did something that is like, imagine like the stories that people were upset about here in San Diego were like season ticket holders from other cities were being offered ticket packages. Hey, we're going to fly you out to San Diego on a discount to attend our game against the Steelers.
And like special hotel offers downtown and stuff. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Instead, you have an owner who's so obsessed with being good, with having a good team and having support of his fan base and his building that he's like, screw it. I'll spend the money.
Right.
I'll leave the seats empty.
Because we want to make sure when the opponent scores, it's not loud.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
right.
it.
That's actually a really cool.
I like
story.
this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Really cool.
I'm in. I'll definitely be in. You know what else is a cool story?
What's that?
Our weight loss journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been epic.
Here's a little story about a man named TD. He was sucking on a chili dog outside of Tasty Freeze. And then Wayne and Chloe
said, "You're too fat. Put down that chili dog, you fatty, fat fatty."
Bow, bow.
That's right. The Quavo remix?
Yeah. Whatever they do on the Migos, which I don't find like it's that fascinating. It's kind of boring.
No, stop it.
Honest.
The Migos are great.
Yeah,
you stop. No.
I mean,
I will not.
Carpool karaoke was fun with the Migos. After that,
they peaked in an SUV with James Corden. Is that what you're saying?
1000% correct.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, which is what they said about me before I started SD Fat Loss. They were like, "You peaked."
Yeah, everybody said that.
Yeah, you peaked in an SUV. Yep. Look, here's the deal. If you're looking to lose weight, you're looking to lose weight quickly, you need to go to sdfatloss.com.
Are you actually James Corden in disguise?
I wish.
Give yourself a like foofy British accent.
I don't know if I could do a British.
And
every
a weird
accent
hairdo?
I do becomes like Arabic somehow. I don't know why that is. I don't know what happens. It doesn't matter what I do. All of a sudden, it's like Middle Eastern. I don't know if it's it's just something wrong. I don't know what happens.
Blind me, mate. Oh.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden, it just steers out towards Asia. But if you're looking to lose weight, you're looking to lose weight fast. 20 to 30 pounds is what you can drop in 8 weeks' time with sdfatloss.com. It's we joke around about it. We have a lot of fun with it. But the fact of the matter is, it works. It works. And if you want to lose weight because summertime's coming up, maybe you just want to feel better. Maybe you've been carrying around all kinds of extra weight. You've tried the fad diets and they just haven't worked. Or maybe they worked, but as soon as you stop, you gained all the weight right back. That doesn't happen with SD Fat Loss. They're going to show you the right way to do it, the healthy way to do it, and then you'll keep that weight off. In fact, Fletch right now embarking on another journey with SD Fat Loss. You lost 40 plus pounds here. You've kept that weight off, and then you went, you know what? I want to look even better, even trimmer. So he's jumped back on the SD Fat Loss plan here. And if you mention the show as you go sign up for your free consultation at sdfatloss.com, mention Big Rashidi and Fletch, you will save $200. Go there right now, sdfatloss.com. Sign up today. You won't regret it. sdfatloss.com.
It's hour 2 on Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. This update presented by the California Beef Council, TacoTimeCalifornia.com. We'll start off with the Padres. They take the series from the Reds yesterday with a 6-2 win. Jake Cronenworth playing hero with a grand slam in the 7th inning. NBA playoffs, kind of boring. Couple blowouts last night. Boston punches their ticket into the second round with a 118-84 win over the Heat. Mavs beat up on the Clippers 123-93. They got a 3-2 series lead. In California, Taco Time is all the time. Visit TacoTimeCalifornia.com for a money-saving offer on beef, plus delicious recipes for tacos, fajitas, taco salad, nachos, and more. Save on beef at TacoTimeCalifornia.com.
I was never good at making friends. Never could get a date for the dance. And I tried everything. I tried everything I could think of. And then I discovered buddy bands. And now, for only $3.95, my dance card is full.
Happy Thursday to those who celebrate. We are on Bar Card Friday Eve. Woo! Welcome to Big Rich, CD, and Fletch. By the way, Bar Card Friday brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. And my goodness, it's better to celebrate with buddies, I would argue. And I think we have a band of buddies who are going to be celebrating tomorrow's Bar Card Friday.
Yeah. Are we having tequila? Do we know?
Yeah.
Has that been confirmed?
I'm pretty sure that's what Tony Conja, owner-operator of Keg and Bottle, he said last week that you should expect a lot of tequila to be in studio on Friday.
He planned this one out like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah. I think it's going to be like multiple brands potentially. It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, we're going to have Big Boss Noreen.
Oh, yeah.
Her son is going to be here.
Jackson. Yeah, he's coming
Jackson, not Farrell Merrill.
No. Different guy.
Yeah.
Different guy. Just as wild.
Yeah.
Buddy bands.
Buddy bands. Hey, they work.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really, really do.
So the start of that little clip there for their Buddy Bands infomercial, I guess.
I was never good at making friends.
Yeah. Okay, he says, my dance card is full.
Yeah.
Do you have a card that
And
you
then
have to have filled
I
out?
discovered buddy
That is
bands.
an old saying.
And now, for only $3.95, my dance card is full.
Yeah.
So, like, were there some guys that were so popular or
Hang on.
girls that you had to carry a card around?
The etymology of this term dance card comes from the words dance and card, a small, but no, this is ridiculous. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
So
it is women used to record. They used to record the names of men they wanted to dance with at formal balls in the 18th and 19th centuries. And the cards were often worn around the wrist or attached to the gown and had space for men to pencil in their names next to each dance. So AC Slater, what he's referring to is that he's actually got the ladies coming up to him now and penciling in their names to dance with him. And by the way,
This was Tinder before Tinder.
because he has buddy bands.
what's friggin' crazy about AC Slater is how was his dance card empty before? Because he's got such good moves.
I know, right? And he's a drummer, and
Oh, I
he
know.
never wears sleeves.
No,
Only has tank tops.
no, never sleep.
Golly,
You seen this dude recently?
AC Slater, he looks great. Are you going to tell me he doesn't look fantastic right now?
If I'm looking at the same guy, maybe not.
Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez?
Oh, that's who that? No,
Yeah.
AC Slater's the name of a DJ or something.
No.
No.
Mario Lopez is the actor who portrayed AC
Yeah.
Slater. And by the way, he looks astonishing.
He's 50 and he looks 28.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
terrible San Diegan, though.
This is AC Slater.
He is a terrible San Diegan. I will give him that. However, one of my wife's favorite TikTokers.
Interesting.
Mhm.
He's
Yeah,
on
big-
TikTok.
He's a Dodger
a-
fan and he's from San Diego.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Well,
Dodgers fans in San Diego.
Yeah, no, but also,
Yeah, but he
I
was
mean,
born in San Diego.
There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of Dodgers fans born in San
yeah,
Diego.
but also like let's just put this scenario together. You're born in San Diego, right?
yeah.
And then you move to Los Angeles, and then you get on LA television where they pay you lots of money.
Right.
All of
right.
a sudden, like, I mean, you'll say whatever you want them
Well, and
to
also,
say.
like, I mean, this is the truth, and this happens in New York. This happens in Boston. I mean, when you're talking about rivalry cities, there are people who moved to Boston from New York, raised a family, and guess what? It's not like because they moved to Boston, they're like, and now we're Red Sox fans.
Right.
No, like their kids are born in Boston, but they raise them Yankees fans on enemy territory and vice versa. That's what happens in here. Now, I don't know if he used to be a Padres fan and then he flipped his allegiance. That would be kind of lame. But I mean, very easily, Mario Lopez could have always been a Dodgers fan. So your hatred for him could be unpure.
Well, it's not my hatred. It's San Diego's hatred.
Well, you should hate him because
wait for the
he's
text
just
line to catch up.
he's so damn good looking.
Yeah.
Hate for him. Hate there. All right.
Yeah, I mean, but why?
I don't know. I just throw that out there.
No, yeah. I want to celebrate Mario Lopez for his looks and his dance moves.
He does have dance moves and his buddy bands.
I mean, do you sound like you have an axe to grind. Do you really not like Mario Lopez?
I don't think I've ever seen anything that he's ever been in, and I know that the text line will catch up.
Oh, you for sure. Wait. So you're pretending to care about Mario Lopez because of the text line?
No, I know that in the past when we've gotten into this, there was a host that used to be on this station who loved Mario Lopez.
And who was that?
It was Judson.
Oh, okay.
Loved him. And then the texters would give him nonstop smack for hours and hours and hours about liking Mario Lopez because there was something with the Chargers that Mario Lopez used to do that he still does with LA. It's a problem.
What's the rapper's name again? Parvo?
Quavo.
Oh, Parvo.
I think that's a type of laminate flooring. Parvo.
That's Pergo. I think Parvo is a disease that dogs get. What? Oh, I'm sorry.
Mario
Cuervo.
Lopez has that disease, and like prayers up right now.
And that's why we're selling buddy bands in honor of Mario Lopez.
$3.95.
Cuervo, you gave one song.
Quavo,
you gave one song, and it was with Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what we.
Justin Bieber, DJ Khaled, Quavo, and Chance the Rapper.
We got one text about Mario Lopez. F Mario Lopez.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but why do you care?
I don't. I'm the middleman here.
No,
I just said he's a bad San Diegan, which I think is kind of true.
Why?
Mario Lopez.
That's your opinion, or that's this guy's opinion?
That is just what I've heard. Look,
wait, hang on a second.
I'm not personally offended by this.
What happens? Hang on. What happens?
What if the
happens?
619 is Mario Lopez's wife?
Yeah. What happens if Mario Lopez, like all of a sudden we saw him walk past this window, right? And then he walked into your production studio. He was being introduced around by like the boss.
Is he wearing a Dodgers hat?
He's wearing his face, his beautiful face with his smile and all that stuff. And he walks in here and he goes,
"Do anything for me."
Hey, Fletch, nice to meet you. What do you say? Oh, you're a bad San Diegan.
Yes,
Get out of my room. This is such a weird flex.
This wasn't my flex.
You're the one who brought it up.
I brought it up because I want to take the side of the listener.
This is his. That's my point. That's my point. So, what's your feelings on Mario Lopez?
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've never talked to him. I don't know all that much about him. Apparently, he was a star in this TV show when he was a high schooler that
Saved
you guys
by
are
the Bell.
weirdly
Yeah,
into.
Saved by the Bell.
Yeah. And not weirdly into.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody was into it.
There's nothing weird about it.
Also, do you remember California Dreams?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, California Dreams.
Go on.
Don't wake me up when I'm dreaming.
I remember the song so well.
I tried to get someone from California Dreams to be on the show.
By the way, that show lasted like 0 days.
Yeah,
It had I don't even think it made it out of its first season.
I have watched the first season over and over and over again. Sarah, my wife, just texted me. His wife's name is Courtney.
Whose wife?
Mario Lopez's.
859. You know what? Much like J-Riff, Mario Lopez has a face that wants to be punched with those dimples.
Wow.
619 FAC Slater.
I love this so much. I love this so much. Okay,
Listen. We'd love to hear from you on the Talkback feature, okay?
Yeah. Send your talkbacks about Mario Lopez to us. All you got to do is open the free iHeartRadio app. And then next to the play button is a microphone button. Look, we happen to be AC Slater fans on this show. Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, AC Slater, Kelly Kapowski, Jesse Spanos.
Right.
Spanos! Oh!
Jesse Spanos went and did the Striptease movie.
Dude, which if you've never seen Striptease, Fletch, have you ever seen the movie?
Is that the name of a movie?
That's the name of the movie,
and buddy, please Google it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You do yourself a favor.
It was
It was like the first movie.
Computer coward.
Yeah, it was like the first movie that I remember them having an NC-17 rating.
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah, but then her career.
1996, the
tanked.
year of Ben Fletcher.
Yeah.
That was the year you were born?
Yeah.
Do you think that Papa Fletch had just watched Striptease?
There is no doubt in my mind.
Demi Moore?
Right.
Demi Moore.
Burt Reynolds?
What's her name? Is it Tori Spelling? Look at that guy. Wait, is that you?
Look at that guy.
Dude, here's Travis Dale with Mario Lopez. Are you looking at this picture?
This is quite the cast.
What?
It made
He
$113
can't get his
million.
eyes off of Striptease.
Wait a second. Could you Google image it? Stop reading about the movie.
Yeah,
It made $113 million.
Oh, dude. Well, everybody ran to the theaters to see all these chicks we're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen.
So that's Jesse Spanos from Saved by the Bell. If you're telling me that's not a great show,
Is this the chick Ashton Kutcher married?
by the way, what was
Wait,
Lisa
what?
Turtle's?
And Bruce
Oh, yeah,
Willis?
that was.
Yeah,
It was. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, who?
Demi Moore.
Demi, yeah, she was in that.
Yeah. She was also G.I. Jane, which got Chris Rock slapped recently.
Wow.
You know?
And Sarah and I guess our first date, the first day we met, we went and rented a couple movies, and one was G.I. Jane, and another one was a documentary on UFOs.
So we got a new mission
Later
from
that night, got pregnant.
Yep. Bingo. Target acquired.
Because UFOs, both. Man, we get fired up.
858 says, check out AC Slater's drumming in the band Zack Attack.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
dude.
he's a good dancer. He's a good drummer. And he sells buddy bands.
He's a good buddy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Well, listen. Look at this. AC stands for. We can't even read that.
So apparently he likes chili dogs.
Oh my God. Another AC used roids like Lyle Alzado. His choice in teams is based on a logical roid range.
619, I hate his dimples. The only dimples I like aren't on the face.
What?
Wait, he's got those weird butt dimples?
No, he has the face dimples.
Yeah.
Mario
Yeah,
Lopez.
but that's what he's
But
trying to make. That's
the
what he's
texter is saying the only dimples I like aren't on the face.
That's all.
aren't on the face.
Yeah. Now it makes more sense. I heard it wrong.
Yeah. I
This
thought
is
he
so
had seen Mario Lopez's butt dimples. I bet he has butt dimples.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good.
Like,
All right.
like, okay, check it out.
Yeah.
If like you were going like more or less on Mario Lopez butt dimples, like, do you think so or no go?
There's almost no question in my mind.
Yeah.
He has.
He has them.
Yeah.
Like,
And
like
people are gonna
if
be
you
like-
took both of his cheeks on his face and slammed them together, no mouth or nose, that's what his butt looks like for sure. So the Padres on fire.
6-2 win, guys. They're pre-streaking. This is huge. 2 in a row, leading to 3 in a row. Last time we checked, 3 in a row is a streak. And then what TD said yesterday stands true still today.
It's correct.
How do you win 130 games in a row? You got to win one. And they did that yesterday or 2 days ago. And then they won another game yesterday. So we are well on our way. Oh, wow. It's already that time. Man. Okay. Okay.
This really got derailed quick.
Did it?
I remember like my first meeting with Kyle Engelhart, who he hired me here. You guys remember Kyle?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a jerk. Really nice guy, but kind of a jerk.
Boy, what is that?
Wow.
What San Diego? The text line
Golly.
said he's a jerk. So I gotta say that too.
The first thing, Kyle,
I'd weigh in on how much a jerk he is.
within like 3 days of me being in San Diego, like I just moved here, he said one of the first things was, "Yeah, that Mario Lopez guy, you don't like him anymore."
Wait, that's what Kyle said?
No,
Just
wait,
out of nowhere, zero context?
wait. So people can tell you who you can or can't like, and you'll just listen to
I
them?
didn't even know who Mario Lopez was at that point.
Oh, this is so funny.
Well, how do you not know?
You are so young.
At that point, I was like 22.
Yeah, like I mean, you were so impressionable still.
Yeah.
I forget it sometimes. Like you can just like whatever you want and screw what anybody
Right,
else.
right.
Honestly,
Listen.
if the text line wants to
Yeah.
take me down because I like Mario Lopez, well, guess what? Knuckle up, baby, because I'm an AC Slater fan. Give me some more of those spaghetti string tank tops and his fire dancing and his high-waisted jeans, baby.
Buddy bands.
God damn bloody band.
Golly.
I got 3.
Yeah. So assistant program director starts here at iHeart San Diego. He tells you, listen, Fletch, you like beef jerky, You like Twinkies. You hate zingers. You hate Mario Lopez.
Sorry,
and you're
and you are now into dudes.
Yeah, you are my bee. Grab my belt loop. Okay. Anyways,
hang on a second. I'm gonna
I want you to
untuck my
read this.
pocket. You hold on to it and follow me everywhere I go.
Also, read this liner.
How did that become this?
I don't know. It felt like a prison scene. Now I'm picturing Kyle Engelhart with like teardrop tattoos down the side of his cheek.
If the makeup wore off, you could see him underneath.
And he doesn't even call out to Fletch by name. He just whistles at him. He goes, "Hey, hey!" And then you come running.
I marked out at 7:09 that we completed this now required task of promoting the iHeart app. Yeah,
I like it.
So
Talk back.
we did it.
Get on
We
there.
did it.
Tell us about
Liner.
Mario Lopez. How do you feel? Because clearly my opinion's not valid.
Well,
No, we're not saying it's not valid.
It's not
You're just-
valid.
You said it was somebody else's opinion.
Your opinion is someone else's opinion. You have.
I
not
know
yet,
nothing about the guy.
I want you. Okay, homework assignment tonight.
Yeah,
I want
I'm
you,
not watching Saved by
No,
the Bell.
you have to
One
watch Saved by
episode.
the Bell.
and you will
I don't
love
need
it.
cringy
No.
high school drama.
No,
What are you talking about?
no.
Cringy?
There's nothing cringy about
What?
it.
Are
It's
you
about Zach and his I don't
and
know
Screech,
and Screech and his adolescence.
Mr. Belding?
I think I'd rather watch your stripper movie.
Striptease is a good
No,
movie.
you can't
Actually,
watch that. You can't watch. First, you have to watch. You have
Text
to watch
line
her.
also saying you guys were wrong about that. She was in a different movie.
Oh, wait, what?
Showgirls, not striptease.
Oh,
Showgirls.
Showgirls. God, she's
Another-
right.
Google it.
Yeah, Google show. Thank God the text line is here. That is correct. What was Striptease? That was Demi Moore, and Showgirls was her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Showgirl,
okay.
and Showgirls had a couple of other super babes from that time
They
period.
did.
Yeah, from
Let
the
me
90s.
see.
I forget their names now too.
Showgirls.
Showgirls cast.
Either of you
That
guys got a monologue?
Yeah, I do. Last week, we had Courage and Conviction whiskey come in,
Yeah.
and the bottles were cool, man. They had a little medallion on it, and the medallion would pop off, and it became a ball marker.
Oh, yeah. I do
Okay,
remember this.
and we said, "Oh man, it's like you had a box of cereal when you were a kid that had the toy inside, and now this is for adults. Now you have the toy." And then I was eating some Captain Crunch yesterday afternoon,
Go on.
and I'm sitting at the counter. I pour my bowl of Captain Crunch. I'm enjoying my Captain Crunch, and then I thought, why don't they put a toy in the box? Like, why can't I have something in there? Also, remember when you turn the box around, you would like read the back of the box, and
Yeah.
if there was like a maze or a comic or something.
Lucky Charms still does that.
They do.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
We got big Lucky Charms fans in the household. And so I know exactly where this is going. Captain Crunch has abandoned all this.
What the heck? Yeah, there's nothing. There was nothing. There's no toy. There's nothing on the back except like stats on how good the cereal is for you. I don't care. I just want to get the captain to the treasure. That's it.
I'd also say Captain Crunch, if their stats are bragging about how good they are for them, they're probably lying.
Also,
God, first Mario Lopez.
I'm just like, it's
Okay,
probably not good
now
for you.
Captain Crunch.
yeah, who else are you planning on taking
Wait,
down this morning?
Wait,
What-
who told you can't like Captain Crunch?
yeah.
I like Captain Crunch.
What was Kyle Engelhart's thoughts on Count Chocula?
Oh, wait, you know what? I know what it was. He liked grape nuts.
I do
Yeah.
like grape nuts.
Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday.
If you put grape nuts in Honey Nut Cheerios with a little bit of raisins on top, oh, that's
I'm
a good breakfast.
pretty
Fletch is
sure.
the weirdest guy I know. Like he will say, like, you know what's a great cereal? Grape nuts. You know what's
Yeah. I also love my dentist.
yeah, damn
I'm not
right.
the one who says that. That's all Rich.
Oh,
dude.
no,
No,
that
I'm
is-
just saying because you're gonna break your teeth on those damn grape nuts.
Oh yeah. Well, his dentist loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Eat
just
more
showing up.
grape
He's
nuts.
like, keep eating
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Jeez, we are busy.
7 out of 5 dentists recommend grape nuts.
All right, God forbid, I'm going to compliment somebody. Is this going to turn into a crazy thing?
No, of course not.
Just, I mean, who told you to make the compliment?
Yeah, who?
This is from my own brain.
Okay.
I don't even know if I want to do it.
What?
No, you can compliment
I mean,
whoever you
yeah,
want.
yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah, what
no,
you
it's
got?
fine.
Well, it's going to be two someones, actually.
Oh,
It
wow.
was the last two guys to grace the mound on the hallowed grounds at Petco Park. You, Darvish, Joe Musgrove.
Quick timeout.
Oh, boy.
I honestly thought you were going to say me and Rich.
I did too.
Yeah, like
I
I
was
felt, I
thinking-
really felt like you're pointing in that
What
direction.
in this segment has made you think you've earned
just-
a compliment from me?
I just
You're lucky
thought-
I haven't kicked you in the nuts yet, pal.
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to try to kill us with kindness.
Never.
I feel like we talked you off a major high ledge here.
Yeah.
Making a huge mistake.
I
Right.
still don't think I like Mario Lopez.
Well, you don't know though. That's the thing.
It's easier not to like
you're
something you
passing
don't know
along-
about.
You're passing along misinformation about somebody who you haven't even developed an opinion about. You just grabbed onto Kyle Engelhart's pocket and you said, "Okay, I'll do what you tell me to." That's what happened.
So you, Darvish, and Joe Musgrove have both gone out there, and when the Padres were in a bad way, having lost 5 straight games, they've both gone out there and become the stoppers, right? And you need that on a baseball team. You need somebody to go out there and stop the draining, and the draining in this case was losing 5 games in a row. They do that. They did their exact job. That is what they get paid to do, and they went out there and did it for the Padres, and we should be giving major kudos for somebody just doing their job, because that's what it's resorted to here in San Diego.
Growing up, my mom always bought us Kudos granola bars.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine mom too.
Yeah, they were like chocolate covered granola. They were so good.
I will tell you. Oh wow, look at
Yeah.
this. I forgot
Wait.
this scene from Showgirls.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't never saw Showgirls.
I saw the
Yeah.
whole movie many times.
Wow.
You know what? I think if we're power ranking here, Mario Lopez here, Rich Ornberger here, Travis Dale here.
Wow.
So you're saying
like,
he's on
Mario
top now?
Lopez
He's on
on
top,
top,
yeah.
and then below
Well,
Mario Lopez.
hang on.
You two
Hang on.
idiots.
Wow.
Hey, who told you to say that?
Yeah.
Me. That is 100% Ben Fletcher.
Did you get an
guys.
email or something?
You know what? Honestly, this is good though. This is. I mean, we're making progress on you. This is really good.
Yeah. Well, because clearly Mario Lopez has jumped way up
Yeah.
in
yeah,
the rankings.
absolutely has. This is really good.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't ever remember anyone talking about that scene.
yeah. No. This.
And she's thirsty.
Very much so. She's gonna need milk. All right. Here's mine. The NBA playoffs, man. You cannot name. I mean, soccer. I could get into just about any sport in the playoffs, but then NBA playoffs makes it so hard. Baseball, I get into it for whatever reason. Actually, I know the reason why. Even in games that really matter, like closeout games, you could see guys just quit.
There's still a month and a half left.
Oh, dude, it's brutal. It's brutal. I mean, until I mean, I'm going to sleep, wake me up when the Western and Eastern Conference Finals begin, and I'm not even completely convinced that we're going to see good games in the finals. It's brutal. This has been a bad NBA playoffs. I was expectant. I was hopeful. I thought this was going to be a good playoff series, or should say,
it's only a
round.
month and a half left.
Oh my God, that's what you was just saying. Like, this has just been absolutely abysmal. The blowout losses yesterday. Clippers get blown out. The Miami Heat get their doors blown off by Boston. Boston's barely going to be challenged in the East until the finals. And even then, I don't even know if it's much of a challenge. It looks like the Mavs may be the only team that could potentially stand in the way of the Nuggets. I don't know, man. I'm out. I'm out until otherwise notice. I'm out. It's just been so bad so far.
You watch Showgirls.
Yeah, actually, yeah. You know what? I found a couple of interesting
New Roadhouse
scenes.
movie. Really good.
I don't know if I can
Roadhouse.
do it. I don't know if I can do it. Jake Gyllenhaal?
He doesn't take himself seriously at
Good
all in it.
Lord.
I think that's what I liked about it.
Well, okay. All right.
Ugh.
I mean, has there been a good Jake Gyllenhaal movie?
Yeah.
What's that one?
Night
Nightcrawler?
Watcher. Nightcrawler or Watcher?
Have you ever
Nightcrawler.
watched that movie?
Yeah, I loved it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
Jughead.
Creepy, super
Jarhead?
creepy. Jarhead.
Jarhead. Oh, maybe it was
Jughead.
Black Hawk Down.
Jughead, I think, was
What
from
was
a
that?
comic
Wait,
strip.
hang on a second. What was that last
Black
word?
Hawk Down.
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down.
Yes.
Wait, he was
Got
in
it.
that?
Yeah.
No, he was
What?
absolutely not. There's
What?
no way.
He
Jake
was in
Gyllenhaal-
Black Hawk Down.
How many Black Hawks were in that movie? Do you remember? There were a
Well,
lot of helicopters.
Yeah,
Was it Jarhead? I get those two confused.
between Black Hawk Down
Yeah.
That was a
and
really good
Jarhead.
movie.
Yeah.
I got like angry by it.
Which one?
Probably at least
Black
10
Hawk
or 12 Black Hawks in that movie.
easily. I would say more than that.
Busy set.
There, yeah. I mean, there was a number there.
You guys are the
Intimidating.
worst.
Intimidating. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Prisoners. Great movie.
We've got some
I don't even know what these movies are.
we have some unfinished business, okay? In the NFL. We've got a man coming back into the fold. It's almost like in the
A center.
Western. A center. It's almost like in a Western, like when the desperado gets cast out of town
Southpaw. Awesome movie.
and then he comes back
End of Watch. Great
to
movie.
save the day. Well, that's what one running back is. He's gonna do it, man.
He was in Jarhead. I was right.
Tumbleweeds blown around. No, we said Black Hawk
That
Down.
was the second one I said after Jarhead.
He's not. We knew he was in Jarhead.
Those two movies are
He's
confusing.
literally the lead actor. He's the only guy that anybody knew in Jarhead. He was not in Black Hawk.
I think I could star in Jarhead too, maybe.
You think so?
You know, if I just keep dropping all this weight that I'm dropping.
Well,
Well,
listen, maybe you and
yeah.
Mario Lopez could co-star in Jarhead
Right. Or maybe former assistant program director could be like the drill sergeant.
Maybe we should call him, ask him if it's okay.
Yeah. See if we can get like a thumbs
I
up.
don't know how this all happens, but I do know how weight loss happens, and that is with sdfatloss.com. Get on over there today. Sign up with tell them our show name, Big Rich TD Fletch. Make sure you let them know that you're going to get $200 off your order at sdfatloss.com. I was actually just DMing with one of our listeners yesterday, and he's saying, "Hey man, I'm thinking about it. Is it worth it?" And I was like, honestly, if you want to change your life here over the next couple months, it is absolutely worth it because you're going to drop a lot of weight. You're going to do it very quickly, especially if you stick to what Wayne and Chloe give you. They'll give you a roadmap of your life over the next 2 months. And if you stick to it, 30, 40 pounds is not out of question for just 2 months' time. So if you got some parties coming up, I know I got a wedding in June, which is why I'm hopping back on the reduction phase from the maintenance phase that I had been on. But if you got something coming up in the near future, sdfatloss.com, you can turn things around real quick. We know how easy it is to let loose on stuff because all of us were at the heaviest we'd ever been when we met Wayne and Chloe. And since then, all of us have dropped at least 35 pounds. Get on over to sdfatloss.com today. Let them know the Big Rich, TD, and Fletch sent you. You're going to get $200 off your order. You're going to lose a bunch of weight, and you're going to do it the natural way. You're not going to use any drugs with all those side effects. You're not going to have a prescription. You're not going to take any shots. It is just old-fashioned dieting the natural way with sdfatloss.com.
Stay connected with San Diego Sports 760 no matter where you are, whether you're stepping out of your car or settling in at home. Just command your Google or Alexa smart speaker to play AM 760 or use the free iHeart app for seamless listening. It's like having your favorite station right in your pocket.
This update is presented by Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. We'll start off with the Padres. They take the series from the Reds yesterday with a 6-2 win. Jake Cronenworth playing hero with a grand slam in the 7th inning. Joe Musgrove turning in his best starting performance of the year. 6 innings, 9 Ks, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Day off today for the Padres. Road trip time. Heading to Arizona tomorrow for 3 against the Diamondbacks. Chicago for 3 with the Cubbies. NBA playoffs. Couple of blowouts last night. Boston punching their ticket to the second round with a 118-84 win over the Heat. Mavs beat up on the Clippers 123-93. They take a 3-2 series lead. Attention, San Diego, flash sale at Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Book today and save 20% off any repair. Not good with any other offer. Replacements excluded. For more details, visit andersonpha.com.
If you want to win a pair of tickets to either see the Marley Brothers or Charlie XCX, 2 different concerts and I'm playing together. Marley Brothers playing in September. Charlie XCX, she's going to be playing in October. I would keep listening for the next, I would say 5 to 8 minutes or so. You're going to be finding out how to win those. Also, coming up in just a little bit, we get back to the Padres who are pre-streaking. We'll explain everything.
Boom. Clap. The sound of my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
Charlie XCX.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Wait, what?
Everyone's
Wait, words.
Wait, you're looking at
I'm
the lyrics now?
just looking at the lyrics. Yeah, it says the beat goes on and on and on and on. Boom, clap. You make me feel good. Come on to me now. Come on to me now.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you see, you should have. Yeah, there it is.
What? Yeah, no,
it's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Charlie XCX.
That's Charlie XCX.
Yeah.
Boom, clap. It makes you go clap. That's all.
I think she's talking about her heart.
It's
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah.
dude. 100%.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Yes.
that song was written for the movie Fault in Our Stars? The cancer one?
I have no idea.
I think that was Mandy Moore, right?
No.
Wait, I think she was in it. Oh no, it wasn't Mandy
No,
Moore.
I don't know.
No, it was some British person. Yeah,
You gotta stop with the
Mandy
movies.
Moore
Like,
was this is
Yeah, I love how we don't know anything about movies. Like, who
no,
acts in them?
does
who
it.
we're talking
Jake
about.
Gyllenhaal's an incredible actor.
No, he's not. He's
been
terrible.
Is it because he was in Brokeback Mountain? Now you don't like him?
It's because he's in anything. He's not good.
Because he was in anything.
There was no movie you named that I would watch.
Prisoners, awesome.
Never even heard of it.
That's weird.
Prisoners?
Nightcrawler, awesome.
No, those I believe are like earthworms that you use for fishing.
No, he's a journalist. Southpaw, really good fighting movie.
Okay, lefty.
We're not
He's left-handed.
Okay, how about this? I want you guys to picture this scene right now. Okay, speaking of movies,
Oh my God, it really is from The Fault in Our Stars.
I want you to think of
Look who's such an idiot.
like a
Fletch, so stupid.
vast expanse of rugged terrain, right? Where the sun casts long shadows over rolling plains and distant mountains.
It's some Western music.
Camera just pans across the untamed landscape. It's capturing the essence of the Wild West. And all of a sudden, we start to see our hero. He's coming into the foreground, and the narrator begins to speak. In the heart of a land where time seems to stand still, where the dust of the trail mingled with the whispers of the wind, there existed a world where lawmen rode with justice in their hearts and outlaws proud with vengeance. This is a tale of the untamed frontier, where the line between right and wrong is blurred. It's blurred like that horizon at dusk. Meet Zeke. A man of few words, but an unwavering resolve, driven by a past shrouded in mystery and a future bound by destiny. He's a wanderer. He's a drifter, a lone rider on a quest for redemption in a land where every step could lead to danger and every encounter could be his last. But I'll be damned if he isn't back to settle a score, y'all. Zeke Elliott
is a Dallas Cowboy once more.
Thank God.
Wow. Now, this is news that came across the wire like 4 days ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
But we
man.
missed it, and it feels right. Like, Zeke's home, guys.
Sounds like we practiced that.
No, we did not.
Good.
Zeke is in Dallas, right where he belongs, right next to Jerry Jones, right next to Dak Prescott. It's like he never
Golly.
left.
Man.
You want to hear a really weird stat?
What's that?
The New England Patriots lost their best pass catcher left on the team.
Oh, you know what sucks? Your camera was unplugged for that.
Oh, it was the entire time.
Well, it was just,
Well, dude,
We'll
we're-
post just a black screen.
Yeah.
Just pictures of Zeke in the Wild Wild West.
So I don't know.
By Chat GTP.
Like, we didn't miss this news. I just think this is kind of nothing news. But we haven't really talked about the Cowboys in a while. Do you guys think that this A does anything for the Dallas Cowboys, and B, are the Cowboys kind of out of their Super Bowl window
Well,
with this current iteration?
they have a lot of talent still.
Yeah.
Now, we look, the Dallas Cowboys, they are not out of their Super Bowl window. They just have to find a way to win in the postseason. This was a 12-win team last year. The Dallas Cowboys were good all year, and then they just stink when it matters. I don't understand what's wrong with Dak, but when he gets to the playoffs, something goes haywire. And it's now proven by the stats in the postseason. Last year, you could explain away a lot prior to his most recent performance. Now, really, the jury's out. Like, until Dak proves that he is at very least a solid playoff quarterback, he's going to go down as like probably one of the most promising quarterbacks who faltered every single time his team got into the dance.
He and Tony Romo seem to have had almost the exact same career
Yeah,
so
it's
far
very
as the
strange.
Dallas Cowboys quarterback,
Yeah.
because they both had some pretty gruesome injuries throughout their career. They haven't really gotten it done in the postseason on super talented teams. And you look at this Cowboys defense, and it is super talented between Micah Parsons, Diggs on the outside. Who's the guy that had all the touchdown returns this past year?
Oh,
The
yeah.
rookie?
It's
Blanche?
yeah, Blanche, yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah.
But they have
Blanche
talent
was from
everywhere.
Facts of Life.
And then CeeDee Lamb. No,
She a
Blanche was Golden
Girl?
Girls.
She was a Golden Girl.
Oh, Golden Girls.
You're missing today, man.
Wait, who was in Facts of Life?
I don't know. I've never heard of that show.
It's the facts of life.
Yeah, you
It's
take
the
the good, you
facts of
take
life.
the bad, you take
Yeah.
And
them
then
all.
CeeDee
and
Lamb
then
might
you
be
have
in the
facts of
conversation
life.
for one of the best wide receivers in the league. So it's not like they don't have the talent, but the running back room is now a disaster, I think.
Well, yeah. Here's the problem though.
Blair.
It's Blair. It is Blair. Look, Zeke coming back to Dallas, as much as it does sound like a desperado rolling back into an old Western town for one last ride, it's not really going to be that. They probably just wanted to sign a veteran running back anyways. And they're like, Zeke's available.
Third downs.
Maybe we'll just get it done with him. Or just to have a guy who understands the system, understands the locker room. You know, you can plug him in if there's an injury.
Right,
You're
right.
probably going to lean on younger running backs like every other team does.
He and Dak are really close. We know that from their time on Hard Knocks together. Maybe it's to get Dak in the right headspace, even though it didn't really work all that well with Zeke and Dak previously.
Does Dak feel like a Super Bowl winning quarterback?
Not to me.
No.
Yeah, not to me either.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately for Cowboys fans, he just doesn't seem like the guy. It's as good as the numbers he'll put up. He puts up some bad ones too.
He's had a couple bad ones.
He's had a couple
too.
bad ones.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Great
their running-
fantasy quarterback.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Their running back roster: Snoop Connor, Malik Davis,
Deuce. Is he on
Rico Dowdle. Yeah, Deuce Vaughn.
He's like 5'6".
Out of K-State. He'll be going into his second year. Royce Freeman. Yeah, so Zeke, he'll probably be like the second or third string running back on this roster, which is fine because, again, like you were just talking about,
He's
and I do think,
5'5".
who's that?
Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah.
I said he's like 5'6". He was 5'5".
Yeah, tiny little dude, little bowling ball out there. Love watching him run. But yeah, it's one of those things where he'll get some run, he'll get some reps, obviously, but it could be one of those signings where it's more about the team than it is about the position. It's more about, his chemistry, like you mentioned with Dak, having somebody in the room who can breathe confidence into him, kind of remind him of the heyday, because I don't think Dak has gotten worse, but I do think that as a team, there are some stigmas attached to the Cowboys now, which means there are stigmas attached to Dak Prescott, because when you're the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, you are the Dallas Cowboys.
The text line has now overflowed with Mario Lopez hate and Jake Gyllenhaal movie recommendations. 913.
Okay,
the movie Enemy is worth a watch if you haven't seen it, TD. 858. TD would love that movie Life with Jake and Ryan Reynolds. That is a pretty good movie. It's about space and aliens.
I don't like Ryan Reynolds.
You just
Who do
like
you
good-looking
like?
guys
What,
don't do
Blair?
it for you.
What? Wait,
Blair from the Facts
You don't like Deadpool?
Listen, wait, Ryan. Oh wait, Ryan Reynolds. Oh wait, who's the guy I don't like? No, I like Ryan Reynolds.
You don't like Jake Gyllenhaal.
No, but who's the other guy I don't like? The guy
I
that
don't
Kendall
know.
likes. Who's the guy Kendall likes?
Oh, Eric Bana?
no.
Kendall likes Eric Bana? Who the hell is that?
No, the dude who was like Beavis and Butthead.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Ryan Gosling. Yeah, that guy. I don't like
TD
him.
just hates good things.
Yeah, I like
Beyonce. Get her the hell
I
out.
like Ryan Reynolds. He's fun.
Yeah,
He's
he
fun
is
guy.
fun.
He seems like a super nice dude.
Yeah, it does.
And like he went naked to naked with Sandra Bullock in The Proposal.
Oh, he did. That's right. They ran into each other.
It was just
It
cool.
was a great scene.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I wonder if they're wearing those things that they call merkins.
I doubt it. I bet Sandy was like,
She was like, "No chance, buddy.
That's right.
We're going."
That's right.
Anyways, look.
I think I'm done for today.
What? No, dude, you're doing great.
I think I'm out.
No, you're doing really good.
Well,
You're
yeah,
doing-
it's
this is-
fine.
you're having probably one of your best shows. Guys, it's
It's not me I'm worried about.
It's now. It's now. We got to do it. 877-767-4760. If you want to win Charlie XCX tickets, she's playing a show at Viejas October. You can win them if you call in at 7:45. It's that simple. Caller number 5's getting them. Boom, clap. The sound of my heart goes tick and tock, and the beat goes on and on and on.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs. All right. Oh man.
Wow.
Congrats to our Charlie XCX winner. My goodness.
Roberto,
Roberto, you are going to see that show with a friend. Compliments of Big Rich, TD, and Fletch over at Viejas Arena, October. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Roberto will even bring you, Fletch.
Oh,
Think about that.
boom clap.
you guys can read The Fault in My Stars.
Mhm.
Then you can see The Fault in My Stars. And then you can listen to the soundtrack on your way to the Charlie XCX concert.
I was like a freshman in high school when that movie came out, and I took a girl on a date to go see it, and it's the saddest movie.
Oh, big mistake to see a story about a cancer patient with a chick that you're trying to make it with.
Have you seen that movie? It is heartbreaking.
Is it the one girl in the movie wears the breathing tube?
Like
the whole
Aaron
time?
Rodgers' ex-girlfriend, I think.
Olivia Moon?
No, that's Munn. The other one, the one who was in.
We're really good at this.
Wait, I thought the guy had the breathing tube.
No, the girl. The girl was the one who had cancer.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I'm remembering the right movie.
It's horribly
I remember
sad.
seeing the preview. I'm like, I will never watch this movie. This seems like such a bummer.
It is.
I'm glad I didn't.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I remember this now.
Charlie XCX is playing at Viejas, the home of the Aztecs. And speaking of basketball, Caitlin Clark, my goodness, is she making headlines again?
Wow.
A rookie card was just sold. A Caitlin Clark rookie card was just sold for $10,000. She hasn't played basketball yet, guys.
No, she has not played basketball yet.
So she obviously
Shailene Woodley.
with the Hawkeyes. That's the name of the girl.
That's the girl who Aaron Rodgers dated, who was in Fault in Our Stars.
Yes,
There we go.
exactly
Nailed
who
it.
was. Okay, you're doing it. You're doing it, man.
Who's Ansel Elgort?
It's the dude in Baby Driver. God, we got to get off movies. We got to stop.
That's a good movie. I like that one.
Yeah. That also sounds like something that we've mixed with whiskey in here to make a cocktail.
Baby Driver?
You know, you take a little bourbon, a little Ansel Elgort, and then you bitters. You're going to want orange bitters. Anyways.
Dale DeGroff summer cocktail.
Yeah. Oh, hey now. We'll have to make that happen.
So what's up with Caitlin Clark? Sorry.
The Caitlin Clark card sold for $10,000. You know who the first person I thought of when I saw this story? Caleb Dale.
My son?
Your son, TD. And as a matter of fact, I asked Fletch if he could call him real quick. So Caleb joining us live on the phone right now. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. Good morning, Caleb.
How's it going? Good morning.
So did you purchase this card? Because previously we had been informed that you bought thousands of dollars of collectible baseball cards to resell them. Are you getting in on the Caitlin Clark market?
Yeah, actually.
What?
Sorry, Dad.
No, let's not make this joke.
I'm very excited. No, if I actually did do that, you'd see me out at Albertsons with that card and only that card.
Because I'd kick you out.
Correct.
Yeah. So, okay, to fill the listeners in here, as my son Caleb joins us on the show, you decided one day you needed a side hustle, and then you decided that side hustle should be baseball cards?
Yeah. Which, by the way,
It's a hobby, all right?
No.
It's also not a bad idea. Have you made money on it, Caleb?
Caleb's.
Yeah. Ask him that question.
Yeah.
First, let's ask how much he invested.
No. I don't want to ask any questions about money. Hey, Caleb, are you having fun with it?
Yeah, I do have fun with it.
Yeah.
They got ruined when they butchered my fun.
See, this is so your parents. They're the heavies. They're giving you some hard time about just doing you. You buy a bunch of cars as a side hustle, turns into a hobby. I've always said I want my vocation to be my avocation.
How many cards are currently at our house? I mean, rough estimate.
I don't know.
Thousands of cards?
Yeah, ballpark it.
Probably.
Yeah.
We're probably in the thousands.
Okay.
Dude,
Cool.
To me,
Cool.
that doesn't sound like enough.
And if he waits
That
30
doesn't sound like
years,
enough.
some of them are going to be worth something. You remember Ernie Martinez?
Exactly.
He went back through his old
100%.
binders and found like some Ricky Henderson rookie cards that he sold for like a couple $1,000.
Caleb,
Wow.
I want you to double down. Whatever you spend.
No,
hang on.
No, don't do that. Don't.
I want you to go back in.
What?
And I want you to double down.
Caitlin Clark in my collection.
Caitlin Clark. And so I thought it might be you. It's not you. And that's a shame because I was excited for you. So now what I think you should do is maybe hunt down the next one available. And I mean, even if it's like 12 grand, like who cares? Mother beeping YOLO, buddy. You only live once.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. How much are you down currently?
What does that mean? I'm
Like
all the way down.
No. I mean, like Caleb, you have spent how much money on baseball cards?
You always say that over the air?
It's that high.
Okay, yeah. Let's hear the number. And then we'll just give you our honest reaction.
Yeah, this was also without consulting your parents, who may have a better idea.
He's a man
on what to spend your money on. But go ahead. How much have you spent?
Grown ass man.
Just like $4,000.
That's not that bad.
Double it right now. I know a good investment when I see one. Buddy,
baseball cards.
We have not gone far enough down this rabbit hole. Look, I'll tell you what. Well, maybe stay on the line. I'll jump off with you. We'll talk on the side about hunting down that Caitlin Clark.
We're going to Vegas.
Check out this.
Rich, Caleb, Vegas. We're going to double that money. You're going to spend it all on more cards.
This was not talked about at all prior to this segment. What nickname did Mom give you when you got your driver's license?
Baby driver, which you guys were talking about a minute ago.
Yeah, it's kind of weirred, right?
Yeah,
baby driver.
But
there he is.
Instead, I think I'm gonna take my money to a new area, and that's Dave & Buster's.
Yeah. Listen, I love Dave & Buster's and their outrageously new menu. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever had their pretzel breadsticks?
Yeah.
They
fantastic.
Are delicious. Hey, Caleb, thank you for your time, buddy.
Of course.
Yeah. Enjoy that Caitlin Clark card.
Yeah, dude. I'll tell you what, $4,000, not even close to enough money.
No.
Even close.
So I think he's made back $1,500 to $2,000,
and he still has thousands of cards left, which sounds to me like profit waiting. So
yeah.
The only answer is more cards.
I don't know what you're so worried about, CD.
Yeah, no, I mean,
you gotta let the baby spread his wings and fly.
The baby driver.
Baseball cards?
Yeah, let the baby driver take the wheel.
People have made millions of dollars on baseball cards.
So far a couple $1,000 made.
I want him to start a YouTube channel so bad, and just like I want him to hold up, like, see this card? I've made $0 on this card. And just go through all the bad ones.
This card's worth 14 to 17 cents.
I am ceaselessly entertained by Caleb Dale. I would be subscriber number 1. Wow. There is no question about it.
Well,
and I will back this project.
Listen, that may be the next side hustle. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
You guys want to hear a Caitlin Clark joke that Chat GPT came up with?
Yeah, wait, you're just putting that in?
Yeah, I just wrote, give me a good Caitlin. So it says, why did Caitlin Clark bring a ladder to a basketball game? Because she heard the talent was going to be sky high. Guys, AI is not a threat. Let me tell you right now, this is not a problem.
Wow.
Humans will never be replaced by this. This is nonsense. This is
just in its infancy stage, though.
Why did Caitlin Clark bring a map to the basketball court? Because she's always looking for new ways to defenders. Yeah. Our future is safe. Okay. I want to talk to you guys about something very important here in San Diego. It is the Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald House, for anybody who's unaware, it houses people who have kids in medical crisis. So it's right across the street from the Children's Hospital. I was just over there. I had to bring my kid to the Children's Hospital. Nothing serious. We just had some lab work done. But while I was over there, I parked in the garage next to the Ronald McDonald House, walked past the bench with Ronald McDonald, like the little statue there. And I was thinking to myself, like, this is when our community does its best work, when we all support a great cause like this. It houses people who are from out of town or displaced because they have a kid in the hospital. Gives warm meals, a place to lay your head at night, a place for you to recollect after having some hard discussions with doctors across the street. And it also provides other programs and services that you may not even think about when something like this happens to you. Well, the San Diego Giving Back raffle helps support the Ronald McDonald House charities here in San Diego. And 2024 marks the 20th anniversary of the San Diego Giving Back raffle. So this year's edition, 2,000 great prizes, 20 vacation packages, 20 vehicle options, 20 days of $20,000 prizes, and every single raffle supporter is guaranteed to win a prize in the grand prize drawing, which takes place on July 25th. So don't wait, buy a ticket today. They're not cheap. They're $150, but trust me, every single penny is going to go toward helping a family in great need who is waiting on maybe some sometimes good and sometimes bad from the children's hospital across the street, but they need our help. So it's a great way to spend your money. It's the San Diego Giving Back raffle. Again, the San Diego Giving Back raffle. It's on right now.
We're number 3, Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. This update presented by Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Starting with the Padres, they win the series against the Reds, 2-1. Yesterday was a 6-2 win. Jake Cronenworth with the grand slam. NBA playoffs, couple of blowouts last night. Boston punches their ticket to the second round. Mavs killed the Clippers. The Mavericks take a 3-2 series lead. Attention, San Diego. Flash sale at Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Book today and save 20% off any repair. Not good with any other offer. Replacement excluded. For more details, visit AndersonPHA.com.
I was never good at making friends. Never could get a date for the dance. And I tried everything. I tried everything I could think of. And then I discovered buddy bands. And now, for only $3.95, my dance card is full.
Welcome to your Thursday edition of Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, and happy Thursday to those who celebrate. That's right. We're best buddies, and now we're going into the business of selling buddy bands. You can get yours if you send us money. I'm just kidding. I know we're not allowed to say. I know. Every time I do things like this, Fletch is always like, we're not allowed to do that.
What if we actually made buddy bands that people wanted?
Well, then
And we could just send them buddy band, like for free, for being buddies.
Oh,
keyword buddies.
Keyword buddies. Hashtag buddy bands. Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Yeah, that's sounds kind of lame, but I mean, I'm in.
Well, can you
AC
imagine?
Slater's in.
Can you imagine if we're like walking around San Diego and all of a sudden people see the buddy band on their wrist?
Oh yeah,
and they know they're a Big Rich, TD, and Fletch listener. And like they don't have to like go up and just because you're a listener doesn't mean that you have to be buddies.
Buddy bands.
Buddy bands.
Buddy bands. Hey, they work.
You don't have to be friends with every listener, but it's just like a nod of acknowledgement and approval. It's just like, hey, while you're over there massaging those cantaloupes in the produce section, I see you.
Yeah, just give a nod.
It's just like, me too.
It's like when Corvette owners or Jeep owners pass another Jeep owner, they just give a quick wave.
Yeah, it's just like yo.
Hey.
Or motorcyclists, like the coolest thing motorcyclists do when you like kind of belly out to the shoulder when you're in the left lane and they're trying to like white line it past you, when they give you that little, it's like bottom right hand corner, like just 2 finger salute, like, hey man.
Thanks,
There's
bro.
nothing that strokes my ego more than that. And I'll do it on road trips, and Kendall gets so mad at me because I literally will pull all the way over as far as I can because I want to ensure that I get that, right? Like I want to get that satisfaction of knowing that motorcycle sees me and knows I'm cool.
Do you do that with the truckers when they put their turn signal on? Do you like give I'll back off, make sure I can see their rearview mirror so they can see me, and then I flash the lights on and off? So because they have their blinker on, then they come over and then they flash their lights on and off. And I'm like, yep. I'm like, break 19, break 19. Can I get a radio check on this mud duck?
It's like,
this mud duck.
I acknowledge you're cool and I'm cool and we're cool together.
Right. So in the break,
we got a wiggle wagon going double nickels down Highway 2 right now. And we just got a GMC Sierra making room on the right lane. God bless America.
Tip of the hat right there.
We got a bear in the air over the 52. Be careful. Keep that speed down.
Profile Parkway? So during the break, we're in the kitchen. We're mixing up some mean juice with the bean juice.
That's right.
Okay.
Breaker.
Yeah. And Tati from Star 94.1 came in filming as we were discussing AC Slater. So she asked what we were talking about. We explained AC Slater, Fletch, big hater of AC Slater. Not because he actually hated AC Slater. It's just somebody told him he needs to hate him. So he started hating him. And then we asked her, like, hey, what do you think? Dimples on the face. Do you think he also has dimples on the butt cheeks? And what did she call him?
She said thumb rests.
Thumb rests. Yeah,
I've heard that before.
Thumb rests.
Yeah.
So, and then she said definitely.
Oh, yeah. Look, in fact, let's welcome in now Mario Lopez.
Yeah, come on in.
No, I'm kidding.
Take your pants off.
Yeah.
My God.
We need to see your lower back just to check for dimples. Yeah, dude, I just looked up trucker lingo. Man, oh man, This is
some good stuff.
Could we start only speaking in trucker lingo? Man, I'll tell you right now, I was going down the granny lane. That GMC Sierra let me in. I was on my way to the chicken coop, get weighed in, and I found a lot lister. Took care of business. TCOB, dog, breaker.
We're gonna do like Trucker Thursdays.
Trucker Thursday. Yeah.
What about Therapy Thursdays?
Well, we had that. Okay, we had that. We helped several people, or we didn't help them. One of the two.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We tried to set up a love connection here in studio.
Yeah.
That got denied. We were just ghosted.
I forget his name, but he was hot on the text line for a couple of weeks there.
760.
Yeah, from the 760.
760.
He was looking for help. He met a young lady in his jujitsu class.
Who was quote unquote a dime.
A dime. He said she was a dime.
Yeah.
And he had asked her if she would like to go out, and she said, "Let me think about it." And so a lot of people said, "Hey, that's not a good sign." But we said, "We see promise."
Yeah, you do not give up.
Yeah.
You continue. I mean, just keep pushing until the police are involved.
Well, we said it wouldn't be a bad thing to just show up places unannounced that she's at.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and just look at her from across the way. You don't even have to talk, but just stare.
Yeah.
And then
Like over the top of a menu works.
women love that.
Right.
Like maybe park your car not in front of her house, but like 4 houses down. Turn your headlights off and just kind of look. Don't do anything, but just look. Chicks dig an ambitious gentleman to stay somewhere.
The worst advice. The worst advice.
You don't think
Wait.
that? I think that's
I
an
would say,
indication that
like,
you're.
I feel like there's a lawsuit here.
It's an indication, I think, that you're interested, but you're also keeping your distance so she could decide.
Oh, right.
Everything
Or-
said on this show is not actual advice and not shared by iHeartMedia or its employees.
Right. Not to be rebroadcast with any shape or form without the express written permission of the National Football League.
In fact, anything Richard Ornberger says, just discard.
That's Big 10-4, good
Yeah.
buddy. I'll tell you right now, I got pulled over by a smoky side of the road, but I had a PBA card. Let me go. Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Goddamn,
I
man.
thought I was going to get pulled over this morning.
Really?
Well,
Were you in the hammer lane?
no, I was balling the jack.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
No, I was at the stoplight right before the station here looking at TikTok.
As you were about to turn on to Daily Center Drive.
Yeah. I'm just because the light takes forever.
Oh, it does,
Yeah, and
yeah.
I was sitting there scrolling. All of a sudden, the motorcycle cop just looked over at me, and I just dropped my phone.
Tell you right
There
now.
are so many cops right there all the time.
Well, because
Well,
there's a station right
yeah.
up. There's 2 of them. Actually, the old where I used to practice with the Chargers, they turned into a police station, like a police headquarters.
Well, that's rad. Do they still have like the AstroTurf and everything?
Dude, go over there. I don't know if they take care of the lawn now, but it used to be super overgrown. Now that's where they like park the police cruisers, and I think they use it as a headquarters. And then there's one right up the road here, right on Arrow, maybe I forget, but it's like on your way to Ruffin Road, going down toward the stadium.
Can't believe I didn't tell you guys this yet.
Yeah, what do you got?
But that wedding I was at last weekend, my cousin, his name's Charles. He married into the family, but
In charge.
he is a police officer in Modesto, and he offered to come in and tase us. Like he said, he would make a trip down to
that's
San
cool.
Diego.
How about you though? Like to tase you?
No, we've had interest in doing this before.
But wait, I have not had interest in
Rich
being
and I have had
tased.
interest in this before.
I've
No.
said this for years. I can't wait to get tased.
I do not want to
He's
be
also
tased.
he's a canine unit, so he said he would bring the dog in, and maybe you could do that, CD. Get in the bite suit.
What? No, this is a lot like the Pocky One Chip Challenge, where you said
Well, you
you're
did
going
that.
to eat this.
Well, listen, you're either going to get tased or get bit. So
What?
you decide, buddy. Yeah.
Is it tased like you get shot with the barb, or is it like handheld and
No,
I
you
just get shocked?
Shot with the barb.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I don't know what's worse on this is red pill, blue pill, and I'm coughing up this
He
pill.
said in the bite suit, you can't even feel it.
Yeah, but it's just the fear of that dog running towards me as I'm trying to stumble away in the bite suit.
I'll tell you what, this feels like a yes from me.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I would probably go bite suit over the tase.
That's great. You do that. We'll do the taser.
Is one of us going to get set on fire?
No. He said the taser is like the worst 4 seconds of your life, and then you're fine.
Hang on. Let me look this up.
What if we go 1 taser, 1 pepper spray, 1 dog suit?
Oh, no pepper spray for me. I'll do either of the other 2.
What?
Taser do to you.
Are you asking ChatGPT?
Like
I've been talking with ChatGPT all morning.
I think the worst that's going to happen is you're going to fart.
Okay, so check this out.
You're
This
going to
is-
fart?
This is gonna make you feel better. A taser delivers a non-lethal electric shock to temporarily, whoa boy, it's going fast, to incapacitate a person. When the taser is fired, 2 barbed darts connected to wires are propelled toward the target. Upon contact with the target's body, the taser delivers a high voltage, low amperage electrical current. The current disrupts the normal functioning of the body's neuromuscular system, causing involuntary muscle contractions, intense pain, and incapacitation. Dude, yes.
He said but it's only for like 4 seconds. So they say taser, 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 and they go, zzz, and then you're like, ah! And then you fall.
I wonder if I'll fall down.
You will.
For sure.
After you'll stay rigid at first, right?
Where do you want him to shoot you?
In the back.
I was gonna say in the groin. Can we aim for Fletch's groin? It's like
that might do long damage.
They chased his balls.
Barbs right in him.
But then you have a little mat in front of you, and you have 2 people holding on to you. So when you first get tased, it just like shocks you, and you're standing there like.
And then you fall always?
And then usually, I guess you could try to stand up. You could be a monster.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest not to fall. I'm going to try my hardest
Isn't
not
that
to
out
fall.
of the Hangover movie? Like Alan is the one who's like, oh,
Yeah.
Sometimes these big boys need an extra charge.
Shot him in the face. Listen, I don't want to be tased.
I'm going to give us all acid like Alan did in The Hangover right beforehand, too.
It was roofies.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
We got
roofied.
roofied. Wow. Padres, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you right now, if you are curious what this is called, right? Where we're at right now, they just took 2 games from the Reds. They win this series. They're pre-streaking.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Right.
And one more win, they are officially on a streak.
Who of the Padres do you think would not fall at being tased?
Ooh, good question.
Campusano's a beefy boy.
That's what I was thinking too.
Campy's got a lower body on him.
He's built like a linebacker.
But like Tati's going down.
Yeah, Tati's going down. A little bit of a pretty boy.
Hassan Kim is going down immediately, and then he's going to wake up and be like, cigarette!
Or it just won't phase him at all. Like, it won't even look like there's anything going through him.
I'll tell you what, Dylan Cease, he's got a trooper stash. It sort of feels like around the precinct, he's probably been tased a couple times.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking
like,
too.
He's the guy who'd be like, hey, Dylan, do that thing. And he takes a sip of his coffee. And like,
let's go. Text line. Has anyone ever been tased? / how bad is it?
It's like Lethal Weapon.
70470. Start your
Pops
message
his
with
shoulder
C.
out.
Yeah, do the shoulder thing again.
Yeah. He gets out of the straitjacket.
The Padres grand slam in the 7th inning. The rally turned into a lead. Jake Cronenworth.
Head on over to the Padres Twitter account, and they have the 4K angle from the dugout where you could see his like kind of pimping the home run. It's pretty badass. Like it has top of the line for me so far this year. Like Fernando's pretty good at those, but Jake Cronenworth, he does the kind of first 2 steps out of the batter's box real slow, and he turns to the dugout and tosses the bat real hard.
Yeah. Oh, I love this.
I like it a lot.
Watching it right now. Check this out. There he goes.
Wow.
Ball goes.
Yeah.
Goes
3
goodbye.
steps, point to the dugout, flip the bat, and then it's a lot of yelling.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
They
look
got
at that. The
yeah.
camera swinging around the concourse. Golly. It feels a lot better when you win.
It's cool when you throw the bat by the barrel of the bat.
Mhm.
For whatever reason, like throwing it by the handle is cool sometimes, but when you grip the top of the bat and you just throw it away, like I didn't even need that. I could have hit it with my forearm.
Remember
I will
Joey Bats?
discard this device.
Jose Bautista in the playoffs. This might have been 5 or 6 years ago at this point, but he hits the home run to give the Blue Jays the lead late in the game, and it's one of those crazy packed Blue Jays crowds. And he threw the bat probably 50 feet up in the air, and it was one of the most electric bat flips I've ever seen.
That seems dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bat 50 feet in the air, just swinging around.
How about cool?
But also
Just
dangerous.
like getting tased with your buddies.
If
If you want me to wear a buddy band, you have to get tased with me.
I mean, it might be worth it. Now it
Oh,
might
no.
be worth it all of a sudden.
I don't understand why these, like, whenever you come up with ideas, they're always something that's not fun.
Good
Or-
for social media.
Or technically dangerous. I was reading more about being tased. Some people's heart stop. I'm not particularly worried about that because
Momentarily.
super strong heart.
And you take like 50 pills a day to keep your heart going the right way.
Oh yeah.
Well,
that was a revelation from yesterday. I do. I take a lot of supplements, you guys. Tons of them.
Do you know how many amps it takes to stop your heart?
probably a low amount of amperage.
One
Only
amp.
one?
1 amp will
How many
stop
are in
your
a
heart.
taser?
Hang on, let me
It
look.
says low amperage, so I don't know.
Many amps in a taser, chat GPT. It's like having a personal assistant.
You just don't want to use the Google.
No. I like chatting. The amperage in a taser can vary depending on the model manufacturer. Typical tasers, relatively low amperage. Usually, check this out. Dude, we're good. This is in the 10,000ths of amps.
Safe.
Yeah.
Well, we've been talking about it all morning, but the Padres absolutely manhandled the Reds yesterday. Woo! They win 6-2. They take the series, almost getting boring how much these Padres are winning these days.
Dude,
I mean,
pre-streaking all over the place.
Golly. Cronenworth hit the grand slam. You just heard it. Profar went 4 for 4. Manny got himself robbed on a homer, but man, it was a spectacular defensive play. Now the Padres head out to the desert to cut the heads off those Diamondbacks. Woo! They play game 1 of 3 on a series tomorrow.
Yeah.
6:40 first pitch.
Leave your bats. Bring your snake sticks.
That's what I'm talking about. In the NFL, look, when it comes to television ratings, Super Bowl 58 was absolutely historic. So historic that it was the most watched television event in the United States since the 1969 moon landing. And with that, Fox said we should cash in, and they are. A 30-second spot in Super Bowl 59 will cost $7 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
absolutely insane. I think it
Wow.
was $6 million for this last Super Bowl, so they're upping it by $1 million.
I mean,
What's wild to me is that Jesus website had like 7 commercials that were all a minute long. So
Well,
how much were they spending?
a lot of money in religion, no question.
Yeah, but they were
about it.
asking for donations.
Right.
Like, so you're spending how much money to get how much money?
You ever notice where certain churches are, and you think about the neighborhood they exist in,
And how nice they are.
well, and how beautiful they are? Like you
Right.
start to, and not even just churches, synagogues, Mormon temples, whatever it may be. Or I don't even know if they call the temples Mormon with churches of Latter-day
yeah,
Saints.
the
whatever
one in
the
La
hell it
Jolla.
is.
That's crazy.
Dude. Yeah, the perfect example.
Yeah.
Like you're on a
That-
hilltop in La Jolla.
With a gorgeous, massive building.
By the
Right.
way, nonprofit,
Nonprofit. Yeah, that's right. Nonprofit. Nonprofit.
tax exempt.
Jose Bautista home run I was talking about was 2005 or 2015.
What?
Yeah, it feels like it was 6 years ago.
I was in 115 feet.
Oh my God.
He hit.
I was still in college.
What
Okay.
was I doing?
2005?
15.
2015. What
2015. Oh,
month
geez.
was it?
It would have been like October because it was
Tell
the
you exactly what
ALDS.
it was. I was probably in Detroit getting a workout with the Lions.
Which
Not-
Right before you ordered that steak and bourbon
Sweet.
to
That
retire.
was right before I decided that was enough football for me.
NBA
Interesting.
scores. The Celtics, Lyme disease, the Heat,
Ticks.
118-84. And the Mavericks Martin, she bangs the Clippers, 123-93.
Oh, the way she moved. She moved.
Ricky Martin, by the way, pretty good performer.
Yeah.
And he's back. He's
Yeah.
actually acting now. Not a bad actor either.
In that something Royale,
Yeah.
whatever, in Palm Royale, is that what it's
Palm
called?
Royale.
That's a pretty good show.
Dude, he's not bad. Ricky
Also,
Martin.
Kristen Wiig, kind of hot.
Kristen Wiig's always been kind of a hot.
Like sneaky hot?
Yeah. Well, a lot of those SNL ladies, they're like, what's the Lemon from 30 Rock? Why am I blank?
Tina Fey.
Tina
Thank you.
Fey,
Tina
yeah.
Fey. I've always had a thing for Tina Fey.
Really?
Always had a thing for Tina Fey.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's.
I don't know if that computes in my mind.
Wait, hang on. She's cute. Look
Why?
her up.
What?
Hang
What
on,
are you
look-
talking
whoa,
about?
whoa,
She's
look, her,
a good-looking lady.
look her up right now. Hang on. Tina Fey. Look her up.
Show you chat GGP.
Okay, yeah. You go on ChatGPT. Tina Fey, sexy pics. Here we go. Dude, yeah. Oh, 100%. Yes. And funny too.
Wait, is this the picture you're looking at?
Yeah.
What? Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can do.
Who was
I mean-
the comedian lady? Really
Uh,
foul mouthed?
Mm,
Dark hair?
Whitney Cummings.
No. She is super hot.
Yes.
Sarah Silverman.
a
That's the
babe.
one.
Yeah, Sarah
right
Silverman.
there.
Also super hot.
Yeah.
You know who else is? TJ Miller. He's coming in tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that's
he
a
is
dude.
smoking
But
hot,
he
though.
is a smoking hot dude.
He was great at
Golly.
Deadpool, but too bad, or Deadpool. Too bad TD hates Ryan Reynolds.
No, he's
No,
not-
I like her. I like Ryan Reynolds. This Ryan Gosling sucks.
But again, okay, hang on.
That's also
if
wrong.
Ryan Gosling came in here right now,
Mhm.
same story I told to him
Mhm.
about Mario Lopez.
Mhm.
He walked in, he was like, "Hey, what's up, TD? Big fan of your show." What would you say to him?
I would say, like, hey, thanks, man. I love everything you do, too.
Beyonce, same story.
Nah, Beyonce, I'd be like, you're a joke.
Oh my God!
it's a
There's no
joke.
chance. There's no chance.
What?
I feel like
Beyonce,
if you said that to Beyonce, the Illuminati would snuff you immediately.
Yeah,
If
you're
you said that
probably
to
right.
50 Cent, you would have to go hide in a corner somewhere.
Dude, all
50
of a sudden,
Cent is so forgettable. I mean, like, I honestly, I know Into Club, and the beginning of Into Club, like, you give me 40 seconds of Into Club, and I am in. After that, yeah. Party, it's your birthday. You want to party? I mean, I'm in. But then
I think those are two different songs.
Into
yeah,
Club,
Yeah.
that's the song. I guarantee it.
guys, I
I
want to
guarantee it.
I want to talk to you guys about my dentist real quick.
Okay.
I'm sorry to like ruin the fun.
Is he Into Club?
But we actually just scheduled the whole family teeth cleaning appointment up at Ocean View Dental. And this is what I suggest everybody do. If you've ever had a dentist who you didn't like, or you currently have a dentist you don't like, or if you're unsure whether or not you have a good dentist or even a great dentist for that matter, you'll know. Turns out I've never had a great dentist before because you know when you have one. And Dr. Jordan Colby is that dentist. And now he's the dentist for my entire family. And it's because of two reasons. One, obviously he's great at his work, but two, they've created such a family-friendly environment at Ocean View Dental. The kids, they love going there. My wife, look, they know her name when she walks in. Hey Annie, how you doing? You know, she signs in the ledger. Minutes later, she's getting her appointment taken care of. Like that's the sort of service that you're looking for in all fields, not just when you go to a doctor's office or a dentist's office. It's what you're looking for when you go to the deli you show up at. It's what you're looking for when you go to the grocery store. I mean, it feels nice when people know why you're there and they know who you are and what you're up to and what's going on with you. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of what you're doing in the first place. And like I've told you many times, I had major work done with Ocean View Dental. Dr. Jordan Colby has people come in from all over Southern California to visit his office. And when I needed 3 implants done, I was not confident in who I should go with. I was told it was going to take 18 months, but when Dr. Colby explained my procedure, showed me my digital pictures, showed me what the procedure entailed, I felt 100% confident I was making the right choice. And so many other people have made this choice too. So why not you? Oceanviewdental.net is where you should go. Find the number, book your first appointment. You will not regret it. That's oceanviewdental.net.
I got this to tell you. San Diego Sports 760 has chances for you to win bonus bucks. Yep, $1,000 every day this week. Just listen for the keyword and then take that keyword over to sportssd.com and enter it. Your next chance coming up at 9 a.m.
This update is presented by the Jim Betrell Real Estate Team. Padres got a win yesterday. They win the series over the Reds. Or was it the Reds? Yeah, Reds with a 6-2 win. Jake Cronenworth plays hero. He had the grand slam in the 7th inning. Joe Musgrove turned in his best starting performance of the year. Dylan Cease going to be on the mound tomorrow as they start a 3-game series against the Diamondbacks. Then they'll go to Chicago for 3 against the Cubs. NBA playoffs, couple of blowouts last night. Boston punched their ticket to the second round, and the Mavs beat up on the Clippers 123-93. Would you like to know what your home would sell for today? Get a simple text message with your home's value by texting your address to 855-600-6000. You'll get no phone call, just a text. Jim Betrell has the buyer. Simply text your address to 855-600-6000.
All right, we got a couple giveaways that we got to do here before the end of the show. One of those is going to be Iron Maiden tickets. Live Nation presents Concert Week coming up on the show today. Your chance to win a pair of tickets to see Iron Maiden at the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater. That's happening October 4th. Concert Week almost here. $25 tickets to over 5,000 shows. That's up to 75% off on sale May 8th through the 14th. That's next week. 1 week to get $25 concert and comedy tickets and fill your summer with shows. To get your tickets, go to livenation.com/concert week. We also have a pair of tickets to go see Marley Brothers at the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater. That's September 11th. Tickets and info there, Ticketmaster.com, or just keep listening for your chance to win those. Again, another off-air discussion happening here, which was also a discussion on the show The Office. Fletch, you're a big Office fan. I love The Office. Or what are you reading right now? Looks like you got breaking news.
No, I'm pulling up pictures.
Oh, pictures of
Hillary Swank.
Okay, so on The Office, there was an episode where there was kind of a backstory, I guess, or a underlying theme that was asking the question, is Hillary Swank hot? Yes or no? We were talking Hillary Swank in the break. I said, no, Hillary Swank not hot.
I would generally agree with you, but
hang on.
A movie that came out a couple years ago, it's called The Hunt.
Yeah, I was just looking at pictures.
She was pretty good in that movie.
Let me look up. You just all you have to do is type in an actor or actress's name and write sexy, click Google image search, and then dude, she's super hot. She is smoking hot. She is a smoke show.
That doesn't look like her.
Look at that.
What? That's not real.
Dude, that is her.
There's
She's wearing
no
a
way.
see-through tank top.
That's not real.
This is not. I'm not on ChatGPT anymore. This is Google.
That's not. These are fake images.
Tell you right now.
Okay, so if Hillary Swank looked like this all the time, I would say, yeah, she's hot.
God,
but
dude.
for the most part, Hillary Swank not hot.
But if you say Hillary Swank's not hot, then you definitely don't think I'm hot, because obviously Hillary Swank is way hotter than I am.
I don't think so, buddy.
Dude,
Yeah,
hang on.
I don't think
Look
so.
At, no.
Yeah,
she's
ugly.
totally
Totally
she's all right.
hideous.
No, she's
I
smoking.
stand correct.
She's smoking.
I stand correct.
Smoking hot.
She-
Look at
yeah,
this.
I know. That's the ones that just got pulled up here.
Check this out. No, okay. You what
Hold
you're
on.
doing-
Hold on. Wait. What are we comparing here?
Oh, terrible. God, yeah.
What you're doing is you're doing the thing that people do. Like you're thinking about Hillary Swank like next to the hottest other women on the planet. What you need to do is imagine if you're waiting online at Ralph's.
Okay.
If
All right.
you were
In line.
And not online?
No,
I could be
it's-
waiting online if I was doing online shopping.
Yeah, dude. You could be online while in line.
That's true.
And by the way, I'm pretty sure that's correct grammar. I looked this up the other day.
Waiting online
Yeah,
instead of
you're-
inline?
If you're a New Yorker, that's right.
Waiting. I'm typing it into ChatGPT. Waiting in line or online.
That's not important. Finish your thought about Hillary Swank.
It's kind of important.
We should
Yeah.
probably get an answer to this.
Okay, yeah.
Inline is more common phrase used in American language to describe waiting in physical line, while online is more common
That
in
makes sense.
British English.
And
And New York City.
Wow,
That's
look
what
at
I'm
you.
saying. If you're
Well-
a New Yorker, you say online.
Dude, British English. I'm fancier than you. Sorry.
it's fancier. Pinky's out.
Anyways,
So
if
if
you're
I
waiting,
was in line and Hillary Swank was in line with me, I
Or
would be like,
online.
or online. If
or
I was waiting online
at Ralph's.
at Ralph's and Hillary Swank was also online.
Okay, how about this? You're at kid pickup. You're standing outside the school. You're waiting for the gates to open for the kids to come out. And all of a sudden, you turn your head and Hillary Swank is saying, okay,
Yeah,
this,
but
check this out. This
But
is
if you
her.
were like, I'm going to pick the 5 hottest actresses, are you saying Hillary Swank?
I probably wouldn't think of her first. But here's the deal. But
She
here's
belongs in that conversation
But
with
yeah,
all of them.
You,
Like,
you
yeah.
think?
Rachel
She belongs in-
Bilson's at the top of my list, but then where do we go from
How
there?
is
Well-
Salma Hayek not at the top of everybody's list all the time, ever, always, without question?
She makes the list.
She makes it. Where are we doing like top
I don't
5
want
or
to do a
top
top
10?
5 right now. There's it's like top
Hang on.
50.
Like,
give
if you're-
me top 50 and I'll go
If you're
for it.
stuck,
Salma.
why does that mean
Hayek,
50?
Because I feel like I can go that
Sexy.
long.
Google search. Oh, it's Salma. I always.
Oh,
spell
yeah,
that.
it's Salma.
No, dude.
Okay.
Now,
dude,
there's a movie where she had a unibrow though, and it's like
Nope.
What?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
How would you ever know she had a unibrow? Is what I'm asking.
it's that movie about the painter lady.
Dude,
Yeah.
Never mind whatever you're saying. Are you seeing what I'm doing?
I know Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Well-
Oh, I don't think you know that, Salma Hayek. Do you see her in a cowboy hat? Good Lord. Or I guess I should say a cowgirl hat.
That's right. That's
This
right.
is why off-air conversations don't come to air.
No.
Well, I mean, this is a heated
Okay,
conversation
fine.
we're
Okay,
having. Here.
One last search.
What's
just to prove a point from earlier in the show.
Okay.
Mario Lopez sexy.
Okay. Yeah.
Typing it into.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Look at this guy.
Are you
Is he ever not glistening?
Look at, first of all, check him out in underwear.
Wow.
What the hell
Is that a
go-
Skims ad?
dude.
Wait, hold on. I mean, we're gonna get the answer on butt dimples right there.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Yeah.
hang on. Let's see.
Okay, you can zoom in.
Oh, no, butt dimples.
There's no butt dimples. We
Dude,
should
he's-
let Tati know in the
Mario
break.
Lopez kind of has a rod.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's like, I mean, do you think these are altered in some
Look,
manner? Like,
look.
well, how does he have that many abs?
Yeah, actually, he's got 17 in that picture. That's an odd number.
That seems odd.
Dude, yeah. Does he stuff? God, look at that.
They all
Man,
do.
what?
Hang on,
Wait, what?
check out this picture. Either that or he's at half mast. Call the
How did they even print that photo?
call the fluffer.
Look, wait, was that taken this year? Because that looks like the new MLB uniforms.
I'll tell you right, yeah, dude, that thing is casting a shadow.
Golly.
Anyways, guys,
So,
I don't know I don't know where we are.
If you want to
I'm
look like
lightheaded.
Mario Lopez, get on over to sdfatloss.com today. Rich, why
That's
don't
right.
you tell them how you did it?
Okay,
Wow.
so check it out. Me and Mario, we've been close personal friends for a long time. And one time we were waiting online together, and he kind of poked me in the side. He was like, "Hey, bub." I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "Muffin tops are in aisle 2. We don't need to bring them over to the checkout counter." I was like, "What does that even mean?" He was like, "You're hanging over your pants."
Yeah.
I was like, "What is that? What do you mean?" He was like, "Your belly is so fat that when you tighten your belt enough, it looks like you are the actual top of a muffin."
Good Lord.
And I was like, "Mario, those are harsh words." And he said, "Dude, I'm saying it as a friend."
Right.
And I was like, "Well, thank you, Mario Lopez. What should I do about it?" He was like, "You know what you need to do? You need to contact my friends, Wayne and Chloe, over at sdfatloss.com." And Wayne and Chloe, the first 30 minutes of their introductory call is talking to you about their relationship with Mario Lopez. But once
But it's
you get
worth it, though.
Yeah, but
It's worth
once
it.
you get past that,
Yeah.
then you get to the root of your weight loss.
That's correct. It's correct. But that consultation is absolutely free.
Yeah. So trust me, you're going to get a lot of Mario Lopez information up front, but then, no, I'm kidding. Obviously, they don't talk about Mario Lopez, even though I do. I was telling them about Mario for our consultation.
Right. And because you asked Mario, like, "Hey, can we hang out?" And he said, "My dance card is full."
Buddy bands happens
That's
every
right.
time.
That's right.
But I'll tell you right
I
now,
couldn't even get Buddy Bands to fit before SD Fat Loss.
SD Fat Loss saved our wrists. Do you have any idea how the circumference of our wrists was ridiculous?
Insane.
SDFatLoss.com has saved our lives. Okay. Look, we were big fat fatos. Some people would say that we were on a crazy train. Anyways, look, the point is, if you want to lose weight the natural way, okay? If you want to look like Mario Lopez does in this right here, this underwear ad, goodness gracious, I can't keep my eyes off him. Well, then you need to contact Wayne and Chloe at sdfatloss.com. It's so simple, right? You don't have to count points. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to take any injections, any weird pills, any medications. You're not going to be getting weird meals sent to your house or protein shakes or any of that stuff. You don't even have to exercise. It's just real results with a real game plan, and that's what they give you. And if you mention Big Rich TD Fletch, you save $200 on your subscription. All you have to do is start today. Start right now. Go to sdfatloss.com. That's sdfatloss.com.
All right. Listen up, everybody. Live Nation presents Concert Week. Coming up on the show right now, your chance for a pair of tickets to see Iron Maiden at the North Island Credit Union Amphitheater October 4th. Concert Week almost here. $25 tickets to over 5,000 shows. That's up to 75% off, on sale May 8th through the 14th. 1 week to get $25 concert and comedy tickets and fill your summer with shows. To get your tickets, go to livenation.com/Concert Week. You want to go see Iron Maiden? Caller number 5 right now, 877-767-4760. You're going.
Wow. Big Rich TD Fletch. We don't have a lot of time left to do this, so we may as well give out. Well, actually, maybe hang in there for 2 minutes. We'll tell you exactly when you should call in for those Marley Brothers tickets, because we have a little bit more time than I thought.
They should change their name
to what?
Marley or Brothers Marley.
The Brothers Marley.
I always say that.
The Brothers Marley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
A couple last texts for the show. 760 Hillary Swank. Forget her. Have you seen Hillary Duff lately?
We just looked her
we're
up.
just looking it up.
Again,
Yeah,
all you got to do is actor or actress name, sexy, hit the Google images, and just like Mario Lopez, a lot of pictures of her in her underwear, bikinis. And I got to tell you, she looks like a CrossFitter now. She's got like abs.
She's got that
butt on
crazy
her.
huge butt now. 913. Can we take away Manny and Bogart's money and just give it all to Jerks and Profar?
Done. Yeah, actually, I'll put in
start
a call.
dumping cash on him.
Put in a call to Tom Seidler.
Tell you what, as soon as you do that, he's going to stop playing well.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Let's see. Update on the piece is dating a cop that goes to the same Brazilian jiu-jitsu school.
Wait. We have an update on the love?
760 is back.
Okay.
He said the piece is dating a cop that goes to the same Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Okay, listen. We have your number again. Hey, texters from the 760, do you mind if we call you tomorrow to get the full update? Because this was a guy who asked a chick out in his jiu-jitsu class. Right. She said, let me think about it. And now she's banging a cop from the same class.
Wow.
Come on, man.
Is there another piece?
Well, yeah.
And I said that wrong. It wasn't dime. It was piece.
We could have helped him, and he turned it down the help. I
think she turned down the help.
Is that how it went?
Yeah,
I kind of feel like he didn't even want to ask her.
You don't think?
I think I feel like that's what he told us, but I might be misremembering. Anyways, we need you to call.
It would have been great if we could have done that because it would have been the best first date of all time.
Well, I mean, there's still an opportunity here. If he's willing to go on a first date, maybe we could set him up.
Also,
blind date.
We got this weighing in on the text line. My guys, it's Sydney Sweeney all the way. She is the hottest actress in Hollywood right now, and I don't disagree. She is. She is.
That movie sucked.
What movie?
The new one that just came out on Netflix. Anyone But You.
Oh, it did.
I thought it was
good?
trash.
Interesting.
Like they had so many more opportunities to make it so much better.
Like,
well, hang on.
Were you looking for more nudity?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Is that were those the opportunities?
That was a little disappointing, but it was more just.
Yeah, I was like mostly watching to see her boobs, but I don't know.
No, I'll tell you.
I guess the movie was cool.
Remember who was the Dawn lady? The lady that was talking all the crap about.
Oh,
Sydney
Dawn
Sweeney?
Baum or something like that. Or Judy
Not a good
Baum.
actress, at least in a comedy. I thought she was really good in Euphoria, the drama, but in a comedy, she's not funny.
Yeah, she was okay on SNL.
I thought she did great on SNL.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
but so this was a comedy? I thought it wasn't a comedy.
It was a rom-com.
Not everybody could be Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, where day after day after day, everybody just keeps kicking their doors into her studio. They're like, my God, another top 5 radio show. How did you do it? We're just like,
today might not live up to
whoa,
it.
Oh, I would say today's top 2, top 3.
It's top 3, at least for me.
Yeah.
I've had a great time.
It is. I have laughed a lot.
Yeah, things have worked for me. Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Really quick.
Give it time.
Marley Brothers tickets, or the Brothers Marley. We're going to talk to their people about maybe changing the name. That's not us. That's them. Sorry, guys. Like we know us too. That's all we have to say. Is we know it.
And give us a minute. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's for sure. But Marley Brothers, they're going to play a September show, September 11th, as a matter of fact, North Island Credit Union Amphitheater. You could get those tickets at Ticketmaster.com, or you could call at exactly 8:57. 877-767-4760. You be caller number 7. You're going to see the Brothers Marley. We did it again.
Yeah, we're good at it. Did you guys see Selena Gomez eating? Was it her boyfriend's birthday cake?
Benny Blanco.
Benny Blanco,
who's a music producer,
who's not very attractive. That's all I'm saying.
He's got a thin mustache.
Yeah,
he should let it grow out a little bit more.
Yeah,
he is very funny.
Turns out I'm a huge Selena Gomez fan.
Yeah,
her boyfriend is hilarious on TikTok.
And he's had a couple okay songs, right?
Like every hit from 2008 or 9 through like now, he's been a producer on.
Well, there was a cake with his photo on it and like from his knees to his head, like torso photo. And she decided to eat it just like a grizzly bear.
Yep.
Right from start at the crotch.
You start at the soft parts, you work your way up. Fletch, who do we thank?
The roadies, the dogs, the hangers, the bangers, and that's it. You two don't get thank yous today.
Wow.
Colin Cowherd in the Herd is coming up next. I wonder if he likes Mario Lopez.